Series streams live at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursdays at www.twitch.tv/Atrum21. See you all there. Hello everyone. Atrum here, as always. So today is round 3 of the Runlink. I feel like I should get some background music of some form. Let me pop up some background music for us. So yeah, Runlink round 3. Well, not round 3. Session 3? Session 3 of the Runlink. Because it's actually Runlink number 5? I think it's 5. So Runlink number 5. But we're actually starting from a spot that's not us having died at the end of last time. Like, yeah, we actually made progress. So progress is good. Let me see what I can do for us for background music. Just put on some no copyrights. Sure, this ought to work. A little loud, but whatever. There we go. That should be some pretty... There we go. Got some background music. Actually, maybe I should do what I use for Kaizo. Hey, how's it going? Welcome. Yes, the Runlink is back. It's time. We're just waiting. I just have to rejoin the chat, and SuperWooper will probably with us momentarily. Let me make certain that his stream actually loads, so you can still see it there in the corner there. I think you have to basically like kill it, then bring it back, I think is how it worked last time. We'll have to see. But yes, it is time for the Runlink to continue. Where were we last time? Oh right, we have Claus and Bagno. So Claus is our quiet-natured Scyther. Or not Scyther, Caesar. Quiet nature's not too useful, but whatever. Has Swarm, Quick Attack, False Swipe, Focus Energy, and Pursuit. I mean, it's a Caesar, so it's already functional based off of that. And then we have Bagno, our bashful Hypno. Oh, I guess that didn't mute. There you go. That way you only hear it from one side. If you want, you can hop into his side and hear his side, but you shouldn't be hearing his side, my side, and his side if you jump into his side. So there we go. Got my background music covering that up. So anyway, so we have Bagno, our bashful Hypno.
There we go. Yes, it is Runlink time. I was responding to that, forgetting that wasn't my chat.
Good job.
That is yours.
Good job, SuperWooper.
I'll just unmute the Discord or undeafen while I just finish a few last minute things.
Alright.
Browser force. I have to refresh that.
So, I was just looking at your thing. What's the number 4 on there?
What do you mean the number 4?
You have a giant number 4 on your thing.
Oh, that is because I couldn't get my commands working. I'm too lazy. I might as well just do it manually. So we've reset 4 times.
Right, we're on try 5, I reset 4 times.
Exactly.
I get that now. Alright, so let's see. I'm just looking at our team right now. So we have Flatu. So on the active team, we have Claus.
Hey, Bloodbane, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today?
So we have Claus and Bagno on the actual team. Then on the backup team, we have a Wooper, Sigglytuff, and Flatu. What is the Sig portion of Sigglytuff? I totally forget this. What is the Sig portion of Sigglytuff? Scyther? Is that what it is? No. I thought
it might be Scyther.
No, that was Saigar.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. That was Saigar.
Magic Bat.
I'm trying to figure out why nothing is wanting to run right now. There we go. There's my game. My camera's gonna be off for now because I am also eating at the same time because I haven't gotten a chance to eat yet.
Makes sense.
Hey, Bloodbane! Thank you so much for the subscription.
Let's see here. So nice. Okay. So let's see. So right now though I think we just finished Gym 2, didn't we?
Yes, we did. You have no access to the fancy whooper.
Yes, you have access to his fancy whooper. I think...
I'm trying to figure out if... not too much yourself.
Let's see.
I'm just trying to figure out why your thing is still doing the whole Atrum is live and then has that white box in the middle of it.
I just realized now that you're up and running, I think I have to repaste it because yours has the white box on my side.
Yep. You have to repaste the link. Kind of irritating, but it is how we decided we were going to do it.
There we go. Got it working now. All right. So that's you. So we did.
Not the view I wanted.
Just helping the boys. Nice. All right. So. Wait. What are you talking about, Super Wooper?
Mine tried to make me sign in. If you actually look at mine, it has a whole sign-in window to sign into Twitch. But it's because I copy-pasted the thing from mod view from your stream.
Fair enough.
So I should be able to...
Actually, for some reason, your version on my side is not like full screen version. It's like cut off in spots. Do I have filters on this?
It's because the filters, remember?
Right, I have a wrapping of your thing.
Do you want me to tell you what my filter was?
1 second. I think I can figure it out. Because it was about 50 on the side, 50 on the top. But on the right side doesn't need...
Thank you so much. This is the farthest we've got thus far. Alright, which one were you asking? Oh, right, Sigglytuff.
Yes, Sigglytuff. What is the Sig portion of Sigglytuff?
The Sig portion is... Oh, right, it's, Silcoon.
Oh... Right, okay. And so we can't use that because... We can't use... Okay, so Bagno... So right now you have a bag on and you have a Crawdon. Alright. I think that's still functional. We got a decent little bit of stuff to get through before Surge, and we only have 3 levels that we can get on our Mons. So we have to catch some new Mons.
Yes, this is true. I need to...
You also need to put your thing at badges too.
Yeah, I know. I haven't gotten around to change. I'm still trying to open...
I'm gonna pick up some more Pokeballs.
Chat. Let me not view... How do I not view my stream in mod view?
I don't know.
Watch my stream so I can pop out my chat, please. For the love of God.
You just go to your... What do you mean? Super easy. I don't understand what you're doing.
You know what?
I'm gonna go fight my rival. By the way,
I'm having just. It's because I'm in. Why am I in default stream manager? Go to my channel and let me just watch my own stream. Oh no, I don't want the audio wrap.
You haven't fought Sintool yet, have you?
At Nugget?
Yeah.
No, we haven't done that fight yet.
Okay, well he's talking to me right now, so that's why I'm on the...
I'm nearly done with my setup.
Okay.
There we go. I was just trying to pull up both chats on my main monitor so I don't have to look at my side monitor whenever I want to read my chat.
I mean, that's fair. Like, mine is... It's hard to show position-wise, but it's like my game screen, my chat, your screen. And then all of my other stuff is over on this monitor here.
Yeah. Mine is... My left screen is my Streamlabs, so I can see the,
Okay, so you're backwards than me.
Yeah, my left. Streamlabs in your stream, and then on my right monitor, which is my main one, I have my stream, my game in the middle, and then your chat, or my stream chat, my game, and then your stream chat.
Makes sense.
All right.
Rival Sintool sent out a Pikachu. Well, that's straightforward enough.
I need to hide my taskbar because it is in the way of my chat.
Wait, what's the power on Pursuit? This is a normal game, so Pursuit's just like 40 power, right?
Should be.
Yeah. Been playing too much Blazing Emerald where they powered up to 65 power, which is ridiculous.
How do you hide taskbar? Don't lock. Automatically hide taskbar in desktop mode. There we go. Cool.
Well, okay. His Pikachu attempted to quick attack Claws. It did 1 damage.
It did a total of 1 damage. I don't actually know what mine would lead with. Normally it leads with Pidgeotto. I'm gonna leave it Bagon.
Then he went to his Hoothoot. That died to Claws.
Oh, yes.
So far he said Pikachu and Hoothoot. That's straightforward enough. Now he has a Slowpoke. Wait, what was my rival's starter? I can't remember anymore. Been a week. I forgot.
The funny thing is, hello, Walrein.
Oh, you have a little...
My Bagon.
That's a little bit of a beefier target to have to fight through.
And that's only the first Pokemon, too.
Alright, my rival started with a Shuckle.
Oh, yes, Shuckle.
I forgot.
How much damage does Vice Grip do to Walrein?
I don't know, let's see. I'm curious.
Not very much.
Honestly, not too bad, and you resist Ice Ball, so you should be fine.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of my thought of it as well.
I mean, you'll take a decent chunk on this Ice Ball. Yeah, but then you should kill it on the next one, right?
Excuse me?
Uh-oh. You just killed my Scizor. How dare you? How dare you, sir?
Problem now.
Well, you got a Bagno to get through all of his Pokemon with. Good luck.
Oh, sweet. Bagon moves first. Screw you, Walrein.
Yeah, Walrein's sludge, man.
Yeah, but it's slow as muck.
Actually, I think Muck's faster than it.
Muck is fast. Okay, well, hopefully... Okay, Weeping Bell? I'm just gonna spam Headbutt, I think.
That's probably the right call.
Sleep Powder. Really?
Uh-oh.
Really, game.
Uh-oh.
Please.
I mean, he probably only has, like, Razor Leaf, which shouldn't do a whole heck of a lot.
Vine Whip.
Oh, Vine Whip,
and
sure.
Vine Whip doesn't do that much either.
You resist all the main elementals, so you should be fine. So Claws leveled up, but then died. So, good job, Claws. Sorry.
Claws died mysteriously of a heart attack. Anyways, next. Electrike? Why did I have to fight a Walrein first?
Because he had to make it interesting.
And Electrike flinched, so again, Bagon is, or Bagno I should say. And who was the starter? Oh right, Sneasel.
Wait, you had a he had a Sneasel as a starter for you? Ooh.
Yep.
Oh, good luck. You're gonna take a hit. It's faster than you either way.
It used quick attack though.
I mean, it
Taunt. Does it know an ice type move?
It may have like Ice Shard or something, but that's about it.
Well, it didn't use it. It used Taunt twice in a row, and it used quick attack on one.
Okay.
So I mean, Bagno's alive.
Well, that's good. So let's just quickly go through our Pokemon that are in the dead box. So Wish was the knocked out Jirachi that I got killed. Saigar, I think I got Wish and Saigar killed, and then you got Magic Bat killed, if I'm correct.
Oh right, because that was the Swinub with Powder Snow, because it apparently held a gun to my Zubat.
yes, and so then you got Claws killed. So we're actually even up on who's gotten stuff killed now. All right, so looking at Pokemon,
I'm honestly surprised. I would have been fine on that fight. I'm surprised that
okay,
what
so
was the move it used? It was Ice Ball did that much damage.
Well, Ice Ball's rollout, right? So that was rollout tier 3.
Yeah, I forgot Ice Ball worked like rollout. I honestly forgot that.
Yeah,
okay.
Okay, so let's look at the team. With Claws gone, actually, we have a surprising bit of extra wiggle room now.
The only one we can't use is Aeron Wooper.
Why? What water Pokemon?
Crawdont.
What Crawdont?
Oh, right! Crawdont just died. Never mind. I think we can actually use all 4 of our Pokemon now.
You don't have a steel Pokemon on your team, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Bagon Dragon.
Wait, Zatu is primary psychic?
Let me double check that. No,
I think it's primary psychic.
Yeah, primary psychic.
Alright.
I think we used our entire box because we...
No, because as primary psychic, I have Bagno.
Oh, Bagno, right.
So it'd be the choice of Bagno versus Flatu.
I think Bagno might just be better here because one higher level, but two...
Sure. I mean, you're doing all right with it so far. It's not going to evolve for another gym or two, though. So keep that in mind.
Fine. Oh, right. Speaking of gym, move this over here real quick.
Oh. Meantime, I'm going to put my
bag. 24,
back.
resets for 4. Where's my gym? Oh, right. That's part of my level cap stuff. Properties. You have God. Yeah, I do have a Wooper. You are correct about this.
Alright, so...
I do need to have Evolve, because otherwise it just handicaps our entire team.
Yes. As much as you don't want to, you do have to evolve it.
We now have 2 badges. Level cap, event bar. Pokemon.
That is, if we keep playing with it. At some point, we can box it for other things, and then you don't have to evolve it, kind of thing.
Alright, we have 3 Pokemon right now, right?
Yes.
That was grabbing 3?
Yes, I have to change out my pictures here.
That's what I'm doing as well.
Alright, so I've got a Wooper. It's a Wooper, not Whoopie Boy. Thank you.
I have a Whoopie Boy, thank you.
Its name is a Wooper. Because we just had to at that point, right?
Because we found a Wooper.
Okay, there's my little Aaron picture.
There is Wooper.
And then my picture.
Kind of want. Do I have the shiny gift? I want to use the shiny gift. It's not a shiny, but I want to use the shiny gift.
You can't use the shiny gift unless it's a shiny.
I can still use the shiny gift. Thank you very much.
I don't know. That feels like That feels like cheating.
It's literally the mascot of my entire channel. Thank you very much.
Then then find us a shiny one so you can have a spare.
Oh, I did not realize how big that would be right off the bat.
There we go. Alright. Well, I need to train a little bit. So
yeah, we both do.
I'm going to train my Aaron just a tad here.
I'm going to train up my entire team other than Bagno, because Bagno's level 22.
Yeah, well, again, that's kind of the point, is I want my team up to, like, level 15, because I know we have a lot of trainers to go through, so I figure 15 is probably a good number.
Yeah, but I think we have a few more encounters, though, too.
We do, but I figured, that's why I was saying 15, you know? Because, that way we have the ability to actually catch our encounters, which might otherwise be difficult.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. There we go.
I mean, obviously we have our fallback Mon, right? So Bagno is our fallback at this point. Dodge that.
I need to open my chill background music because I'm going to be grinding up levels. So, not my library.
I think I just have non-copyright sound up on my end. So it's just like music. Ooh, a Wooper wants to learn Metal Claw. Yes, please.
Yeah, we have chill vibe.
A Wooper has learned how to claw things with its little tiny metallic claws.
Yes. And mute sound. Okay, there we go.
Because Aaron's actually not half bad, all things considered.
No, Aaron is really good, especially if you can get to an Aggron.
Yeah, that's going to require it to get up way past the level of the Quagsire, but yes.
Oh, I just realized that a Wooper's already level 15.
Mine was like level 12, yeah. That's why I had to level mine up. He's level 13 now, but I have to switch train on anything that knows water moves.
I just have to switch train for Sigglytuff to learn literally anything.
Yeah, Sigglytuff is Sickly-tough is a level 2. It needs a little bit of help. But a Wooper needs,
Oh my, no, let me run.
Why don't you swap? Why don't you switch?
Because I had nothing to switch it in. Because Silcoon and Bagon would have died to Swinub.
Bagon probably would have lived a hit and then been able to run.
I would
Remember,
not...
your little mini god there is very slow. Very slow. Very slow.
I'm gonna switch that into that. Anyways, Bagon run. I would still rather not risk that chance. Also, I don't think my boy is that slow.
Look at his speed for me, please.
It's 11. It's fine.
My Aeron is faster than your Wooper. And it's a lower level. It just hit level 15 and it's got 16 speed.
You know what? Shush.
Wooper is a slow boy.
Yeah, but he's also God. You cannot argue.
Adorable as fuck, maybe. But slow boy, yes.
But also God.
To some people. I prefer my Skarmories.
Hold on. There we go.
No.
Different context.
Going to remove that.
Different context.
I need to remove that command. I don't believe in your false creeds.
Hello, King. Can I please just find...
There are Kangaskhan's in this grass.
I found Kangaskhan's in my grass.
Yeah, both our grasses had Kangaskhan's. Interesting.
I just need to find Fampies. Zubat works, I think. Yeah, because Zubat has a leech life, not a...
Ah, yes. When double slap becomes triple slap, because you deserve it.
The funny thing is, though, is I get a tier or a third evolution very quickly.
Which one?
Silcoon.
Ah, yes, you do. You do get a final evolution very quickly. Is it a good one?
Actually, yeah, Beautifly is really good.
It's all right. I wouldn't call it really good, but it's definitely functional. I mean, really good is...
has been used in competitive.
Yeah, what tier?
Wooper nearly just got I have no idea what tier. Oh yeah, I already have a Beautifly.
Like, untiered competitive?
I have no idea. No, it was used in,
Dustox is better. Yes, I agree with that.
Yes, because the typing. I do agree. Dustox is better. And welcome, Master. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah. My Pokemon now are level 15 a Wooper, level 10 Sicklytough, and level 22 Bagno, and I'm going to go do the Nugget Bridge. There is a Hitmonchan there. We'll swap to Bagno. And use Confusion and murder it. And there's a Nidoking. Bagno's having to put in a lot of effort on this battle. This is going to be awkward because I'm going to possibly have to box Bagno soon for levels, and that's a level 10 Latias. Alright.
Please don't box Bagno.
I might have to because it's of its levels here in a bit. Because it has to help me kill things like these Latias that the bug catcher had.
I have to heal after literally every battle because Wooper takes so much damage early on.
Oh, that's because it's a Wooper. No. Wooper. Small boy.
Aggron. Big metal dinosaur. Your point.
I know. You have small boy fighting big metal dinosaur.
Okay, I'm
fine. I feel like that's a point that I've made now.
Windup is still going to absolute.
This kid randomly had
whoop, 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 whoop.
This youngster, or is it a bug catcher, had both Zubat and then followed up with a Golbat. That feels odd, you know?
No, it feels
Like-
right. I don't know what you're talking about.
Like, how does that happen in a randomizer? If it wasn't a randomizer, sure, that'd make sense. But in a randomizer? How often does someone have the baby form followed by the
The
big...
evolved form.
Yeah, right? Like-
Wasp had a Crobat as their third as their third Pokemon.
He didn't have a third Pokemon, but it would have been hilarious.
Magnanium.
Okay, well, the Swallow is trying to pound a Wooper, but a Wooper, being a rock steel type, kind of shrugs.
Okay, this
Guess we get rid of
Aggron really
tackle.
just needs to stop freaking Mud
That's a
Slap.
Blaziken.
I hate that Aggron has Mud Slap this early on.
Hey,
That's the only reason why Aggron
I
has
am
nearly
I am
killed
making
my-
great progress due to the fact that a Wooper has Mud Slap.
Yeah, exactly. my
Wait,
point.
does my rock steel Pokemon have more ground moves than your water ground Pokemon?
Well, Absorb has been disabled. Of course it has.
Did you hear my question?
No, I didn't.
Does my rock steel Pokemon have more ground moves than your water ground Pokemon?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it has Mudshot.
Oh, yours is Mudshot. Okay. By the way, Bagno's almost level 24 already at the end of Nugget Bridge, just because he's had to chime in versus so many stupid level Pokemon. That's a random Gardevoir that this guy has.
That's a Zubat that I don't want
It's
to.
not fairy type, so Metal Claw doesn't do anything.
It's not fairy type.
I had to think on that for a second, you know. Think
I'm just watching how much damage
Bagno has to come in versus this thing, and it's gonna be level 24 now. Just
Please.
you're probably gonna have to box your Bagno here in a moment after you get across the bridge. So don't go, relying on it for long portions here, because I'm going to have to box mine here in a moment.
No, I'm not relying on it. The thing is I relied on Wooper to switch train for Silcoon, and now Silcoon is soloing things.
Oh, good. Then you can make your way across the bridge so we can do the grass here. There's one trainer left I have to fight, but...
Alright, I'll do the bridge then.
Progress, man. Progress.
Yeah, training is also important, though. You know.
Yeah, but training can come after we collect our new Pokemon to see what we can use.
At the Pidgeot.
Okay. Well, Bagno is level 24 and a half, so I'll wait in the Poke Center for you to deposit my Bagno after you've crossed the bridge.
Lunatone should be fine. Yeah. And Mantite kinda is just Mantite?
Mantine is a special defensive tank. Like, it's got like 150 special defense or something like that. Maybe it's 120.
Oh, that's unfortunate that I had to use Bagno there, but he's on level 22. It's fine.
Yeah, my Hypno hit level 24, so that's why I have to 24 and a half at this point.
Well, technically, if you box it, or you can technically box it, and I can still have it on my team temporarily, because you had it until it was across the bridge, right?
Well, I'm gonna wait because I need to wait for you anyways to catch a Pokemon. Well, that's a nice Skarmory that person has.
It's going to be a dead Skarmory if it would stop freaking sand attacking.
Why are you trying to slam a Skarmory?
That's a good question. Fight.
Skarmory has so much physical defense. It's insane.
Grumpig, sure. Dunsparce. There we go.
Yeah, so your Bagno's gonna end up at 24 by the time you cross the bridge too. So
possibly depends on how much I actually end up using it. Sweet Stunspore.
There you go. While I'm waiting, I'm gonna look up the competitive Beautifly since you say it was a thing.
It's because sleep powder.
Oh, well, sleep powder makes anything stupid sometimes. It is a PU Pokemon. Dustox is also PU. They're both PU. which means they stink, but they're still played. Yes. It's actually because of Quiver Dance.
Yeah, Quiver.
Quiver Dance is DM.
Hello, Clefable. Please do not. Mudshot. Oh my god, no.
What are you doing? I'm only
Do not double slap. Thank you. No double or triple slapping Clefables. Thank you.
I'm just watching this going, oh lord. Oh lord.
Fine. Everything is fine. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. Your Caesar is not going to have a heart attack because it already did.
Alright, well, this Rocket Grunt has a Squirtle, which is dead, and then it has a Jinx, which... Wooper? Mudshot? And Sweet Kiss put me to sleep, Sweet Kiss put me to sleep, and I woke up on turn 1 twice.
Oh, because it's going to sleep, you're skipping a turn, so it's actually turn 2. Okay.
And either way.
Well, it's just because sleep is 2 to 5 turns, right? So that's why I was getting confused. But basically, you're only skipping the turn that you were put to sleep. Anyways, there's one more trainer across the bridge that you have to fight that's right in front of the grass.
Oh, is it the, this person down here?
The guy in the grass?
Yeah, okay, I'll fight him.
Okay. And then,
And
then after you do that, go back to the Poke Center and box your bag now. Just to give it some time to rest. Might as well at that point grab out Flatu just because, might as well.
That for levels as well, to have it start gaining and catching up.
Because it might be needed later.
5.
Yeah, mine's level 5 as well, but I figure it might be necessary, and this way we still have 3 Pokemon.
Hydrate. Okay, I will hydrate. Give me 1 second. I have a jar of iced tea. Hold on, let me just reveal my camera because I'm that way.
That way you can prove that you're hydrating? Sure.
Yeah, exactly. Hold on.
I mean, I'm always just sipping water on my side.
There is your hydrate.
Mason jar of iced tea or something like that?
Yes, that is exactly what it is.
Okay. Sure. Then you're like, camera off. I'm still doing...
There's nothing wrong.
Are you still eating? Is that why your camera went right back off?
Yes.
Okay. What's for dinner, pray tell, since everyone gets to ask now?
Oh, what I'm having for dinner?
Yes.
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal. Fair. Oh, you ran straight into the grass. Okay, 1 second.
I thought you were in it already. That's my bad.
Yeah, I was just waiting at the edge of the grass for you.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Alright. Kadabra, your Kadabra and my Bayleaf. Interesting. Okay, Kadabra might teleport on you, just so you're aware. I'm going to...
Nope, it's going to Confusion, though.
That thing should survive another headbutt, right?
And it teleported.
I told you it was going to teleport. Yeah, I was like, it's a Kadabra, but it teleported, so it doesn't matter. So now I gotta kill mine.
Well, we can either do that or use our... Okay, I was going to say, if you don't kill it, I mean, we could just import our teleport clause.
Nah. No need. There were Entei's, and... Oh, there's an Entei in this grass, and it just tried to light a Wooper on fire. I need to run from this thing, but I can't.
Yes.
Huh.
Run from the Entei.
Put the Entei to sleep? Still can't escape. Okay, I gotta kill an Entei then. Don't mind me. Just going to, try not to lose any Pokemon while murdering an Entei. Actually, maybe Flygon can escape. There we go, Flygon.
Just watch your stream temporarily.
Flygon got out of there. I was putting it to sleep with Sigglytuff, so... We're good. We're good. I mean, I think my background music's not actually being picked up anymore. May have made it too so.
Speaking of background music, how is the music in combination of our voices? on my end.
Alright, so we have a Route 25 encounter. Right up here in this grass.
Yep.
I am stepping into the grass.
Okay. I am stepping in the grass.
Alright, let's see what we get. Something good.
Okay.
Mighty Yenna. Alright.
Ogatic?
So, normal and dark? Okay. That seems legit. I'm just gonna mud slap mine a bit. Mine has Howl, so, or this thing has Howl, so at least it's a setup mon at bare minimum. There we go. I got mine.
I'm just trying to weaken mine a little bit, so I'm spamming Absorb.
Fair. I was like, that thing used Thunder Shock on you, but then it's like, oh wait, it used Metronome Thunder Shock. That's probably fine. You can probably catch it at that point.
I got it. I get to claim your chat points. So what are we naming the Houndor? Or
it's Mightyena. Mightytic or Togiena.
Togiena.
Or
unless someone has a name.
Sure, yeah. I mean, you can redeem a nickname using channel points. I know I definitely have something for that. I don't know if you do.
I think I do. I'm pretty. Yeah, name generator.
Yeah, mine has a. What was mine? 200 points or something like that. Usually for nicknames.
I might need to change mine to 200. Mine's currently 100 because I just used the default one.
I mean, I'm thinking if we're gonna fuse the names, Mightic, because you can go straight. You can go with It's either Mightic or Togiena, and I don't know which.
I think Togiena would make most sense.
Togiena? Alright.
That'd be T-O-G-E.
Yep, T-O-G-E-Y-E-N-A. Togiena.
Y-E-N-A. Yep, that works.
Can we get a Pog?
That's just the highlight message.
Yeah, I saw that. Alright, so...
I just want to make sure of that.
So I have a... Mine has Intimidate, so that's actually pretty nice.
Intimidate's fantastic, especially in Nuzlocke.
It has a timid nature, so the nature's garbage, but whatever, that's fine. It's a Mightyena. It's not too bad.
It's a Mightyena. It also has Intimidate.
Yeah. Alright. Well, so we only end up getting 1 out of 2 Pokemon, but that's still something. This guy has a Kingler.
I think we get 1 more Pokemon.
Oh, that thing is...
I'm going to Surge. 1 or 2 more.
I think we get 2, because I think there's one on Route 5 and then one on the other side of the tunnel, right?
And there's the tunnel itself.
I don't think the tunnel has any Pokemon.
Unless I'm thinking of a different tunnel, but...
I think you're thinking of a different tunnel. This is just like a walk path tunnel, you know?
Okay, yeah. I was thinking of Diglett Cave, I think.
Yeah, although we can access... yes, we should be able to access Diglett Cave.
Actually, I can turn off my chill vibe music.
Well, that's Icy Wind. Okay. Sing? Okay, good. It got immobilized with love. Sigglytuff's having to fight a Dugong because the Dugong has Icy Wind. And it triggered its cute charm, and then has been able to put it to sleep with Sing every time till it double slapped it to death. That was good.
Yeah, camera's in the right place. Yeah.
That was good. Yeah, no. So I will say I almost lost Sigglytuff there, but
again, I have your stream open on my second monitor right now.
But it was all good because cute charm.
Oh yeah,
it's annoying.
We need to switch train to Pokemon now, though.
That
is slacking.
That's a fair point. I'll put Flatu up front. Right now.
No.
That's a Poliwhirl.
That is slacking. Oh my, please do not. Okay, I'm stuck
Boink.
in Encore.
Boink.
Okay. Flatu is now the next level.
Flatu gained 3 levels there.
Comet Punch should be fine.
The Wooper comes out for this. Mutt slaps it. Headbutts it.
Yeah, not chancing that.
Alright. So far so good, but I have to basically go back to town every single battle. Either that or I'm going to be buying 10,000 potions. I'd rather not waste my money.
Yeah, exactly.
But I am fighting every trainer up here. This guy has a Snorlax.
Oh, Mankey. I had to fight Slacking.
This guy's Snorlax just used Belly Drum.
Oh.
But it should only have physical moves, so a Wooper should be fine. Yeah, it only takes 13 damage from a headbutt. We're fine.
Morning Sun. Sweet.
We're fine. Also, Flatu gains a lot of levels from these battles I've been doing.
I wonder why.
Now, this random person has a Clefairy, which isn't a fairy type, so it doesn't matter. Bite. I've been encored into biting.
I've been encored into bite. I'm just gonna turn my chill vibe music back on since I'm speeding up through these battles.
Yeah, that's what I have on. It's just because I'm speeding. I'm speeding the battles because they're not like important section battles. They're just extra battles.
Yeah, exactly.
So I just have.
Wooper nearly just got one shot by a golem.
Try not to have that happen. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, no, I don't want to have my child killed. Thank you.
That's why I said try not to have it happen.
Yeah, I'm not. I am trying to not have it happen.
Okay. Then you're probably good. Wait, I have feint attack. Feint attack says, "Screw you to all your frickin' sand attacks. Y'all can."
I'm just Morning Sun here. Do I have anything that can fight a Vaporeon? I have a Wooper, which can spam Mud Shot, and that's about it.
As like your Beautifly can't fight it.
Uh-oh.
What did you do?
I didn't kill anything yet.
Oh, that's a Latias.
Latios, but yes.
Fine, I had to fight the Latias earlier. That's why my brain said Latias.
And I do, like, no damage to it. It used Memento. Okay.
Well, that's good.
And that's an Articuno.
Well, good to know that the guy had a bit of a legendary setup there.
I don't have potions.
Well, that sounds like a mistake. You probably should get some. Speaking of which, do I have any? I still have 3 potions. Actually, I think I bought 2. I think I bought 2 super potions anyways.
So, that's a problem.
What did you do?
Both things that can kill this Articuno are nearly dead.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure Flatu and Togenia will both get one shot by Articuno.
Flatu might not. It has good special defense.
That's true. Huh.
It's not amazing over the top, but it should be acceptable because Articuno actually only has so-so special attack.
Nope. Flatu got one shot.
Yep. So much for my Flygon. Okay. So are you whiting out to this Articuno? Are we rebooting here?
Wait, what typing is Togetic that it got one shot by Articuno?
It got hit with Powder Snow. What do you expect? It's a normal Pokemon.
Yeah, normal. Normal isn't...
Normal flying.
Oh, yes, normal flying. That's what it is. So yeah, I got whited out.
I think that means you have 1 Pokemon left and you have to redo that trainer, right? But actually, no, this won't work because if you level up, then we're past level cap. So I think we lost.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because we can't access the area below until we reach Bill.
Yep.
All right, we whited out. Back to the beginning. These things happen.
That was all, but that was also just really unlucky with those encounters.
I mean, you having Kadabras and Abras, things that teleport and roar are very difficult, but they're things we have to deal with. Like, if you would be able to catch the Kadabra... Oh, you're talking about the guy who had double legendary. I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'd fought stuff like that before.
But it being specifically Articuno, which kills my entire team.
Yeah, I guess that it was not great.
Because Beautifly is weak against it. Wooper can live a couple of hits, but not enough to kill it.
Mm-hmm. And then the rest of your team was weak to it, so I get it.
Yeah.
It was the designated run killer.
It happens. Oh,
yep.
Alright.
Alright. Starters, random completely.
Starter statistics.
Random.
Starter, random. Static, random. In-game trade, random bull.
Trainers, random. Rival carries. Wild Pokemon, random. Minimum catch rate 1.
Random. Set minimum catch rate 1. Fastest attack, running shoes.
Yep, fastest attacks, running shoes. I think
randomized catching tutorial.
Oh yeah, for value.
Because I just find that absolutely hilarious.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. It's beautiful.
All right,
so this is Runlink.
This is wrong. This is
V6. Yep.
Yeah, Runlink 6.
I'm gonna stop saving all these log files. I had been for a while just so I could take a look at them later, but I'm like,
I don't bother keeping the logs. I never have.
I did for a bit, but now I'm just like, Alrighty.
Alright. File. Oh, I also need to change my Streamlabs.
Alrighty. So much for making it to Lieutenant Surgeon Erica tonight.
To be fair though, you can't really expect all that much as
I'm not like mad at you or anything. I'm just like Although it does allow me to add a +1 to the fact that I think I've lost. Wait, have I actually lost us a run?
Yes, you did.
Which one did I lose? Was it the last one before this?
Yes. Because last stream we had 3 runs. I lost like the 10-minute one.
You lost the one where your first Pokemon you had to go up against was a water to your double weak. What did I lose to? Oh, I lost to Brock?
You lost to Brock.
That's what I did. I lost to Brock.
Miltank. You lost to
Right. I lost Whitney's Miltank owned by Brock.
Oh, hello, Professor Oak with the Typhlosions.
Yeah, did you wait? Oh, you haven't gotten there on yours. You're watching mine.
I saw yours.
I was just like, wait, what? You have a Typhlosion too? Are you catching up at this point, or am I just sailing on ahead?
You're sailing ahead because I'm updating my stuff.
Oh, what are you updating?
Level cap. I'm updating.
Oh yeah, I should do that real quick.
I'm updating level cap. I'm updating badges. I'm updating my Pokemon team.
Yeah, so level cap goes to what is 14?
14.
And then I'm gonna make my pictures just disappear for a
while
bit.
While you're doing that, I have time to just speed through the opening.
All right.
You're not what I wanted to open. File, open.
Alright.
Runlink 6 is trying to open up our last ROM.
Did you name it wrong?
I named it ROM 6. The last one we just did was named ROM 4.
You're doing file open, not file load, right?
Yeah. File, open, scroll down to Runlink 6,
mm-hmm.
and it just gives me the same thing. What if I go file, open, and try to open, say, ROM 2? ROM 2 just brings me all the way back to that. Okay.
Well,
I guess I'll just re-randomize 6.
Yeah, just re-randomize it. It's fine. Let's see. It's like Runlink fail, right? It's my command. So Runlink has failed 4 times. No, it's failed 5 times. How do I? What was the command?
You have to ask Sin.
I'll shoot him a message.
Starters, random, trainer, random, rival carry, wild Pokemon, random, minimum catch 1,
I feel like I might just name my rival Sin. But I guess Sin Tool is my name for it. But I don't know. Do you have a name you want to fuse into the rival's name?
Not necessarily. I think Sintool is working perfectly fine.
Alright, Sin Tool it is. Almost like when I had Mvasito as my one rival.
Ah yes, Vasito.
I've had several that are like that, where I just like put 2 letters of everyone's name together for the rival challenge.
I'm going to scream.
Okay, close your entire thing, then open. Because your entire thing seems to be having issues.
No, really? What gave you that idea?
The fact that you're going to scream.
That's Daisume, not Visual Boy. ROMs. Soul Link. It's runlink6.gba. It shouldn't have a save file because I haven't played it yet. You know what? Fine. Runlink6 save. Delete save. Delete Runlink6. Reopen
like...
the randomizer. Randomizer.
I'm like slowly crawling my way up towards this grass.
Open a ROM. Open the original Fire Red ROM. Starters, random. Trainer, random. Keep starter, wild, random. Set minimum catch rate, miscellaneous, 1, 2, and 3. Randomize save. Go to desktop. Thing. Runlink4.gba. Rename it to Runlink6.gba. Hit save. No. Done. Close everything. Open Visual Boy. Open Runlink6. And it's still doing it.
That's why did you close your entire emulator?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Maybe because... Let's try it while... I'm going to randomize it while my emulator's closed.
I think that's what I normally do, but I don't know.
Well, normally...
Maybe I
fine,
don't. I don't know.
I think it's just a way that I randomized the first time. That kind of just decided it wanted to bork it.
I've been told I need my own Pokemon for protection. I'm being escorted by this elderly person into his lab.
Make sure there's no Runlink6 save. Move and move sets are the same. Random, rival carry, wild, random, setmin. 1, 2, 3, save.
Do I stand here staring at these Pokeballs, or do I go and look at them so I can get a head start on figuring out what I want?
You can look at them. I don't mind.
Alright, let's see what we got.
It shouldn't take me long once I figure out what this freaking problem is. There we go.
That one's not great. Oh, that one's pretty good.
Hello, Giraffe Egg.
Well, I have one obvious choice. But we'll see what your choices are.
I think I saw, like, Kyogre.
You may have seen a Kyogre.
Ah, yes. I'm guessing that is the obvious choice. Or is it that Geodude that you're going with?
No, it's probably not the Geodude or the Torkoal. As great as the Sun team might be, I can't reasonably expect it.
Then Tool is the rival.
Your screen's all black, by the way.
Oh, I don't... Thank you for pointing that out. For some reason, whenever I close my GBA, everything decides it wants to reset. So
yeah, I know.
Find it.
No. Understood.
Visual Boy? Hello? That's not what I want to capture. That's what I want to capture. Mildly irritating, but anyways, there we go. That took a lot longer than I wanted it to, but that's because of all the freaking problems I was having. All right.
Technical difficulties and all that. All right, let's see
So
what your
I have
options are.
access to a C dot, which I'm probably not taking.
Probably not.
Well, I'd rather not have a Leaf Stone evolution.
Right.
I have access to a Shift Tree.
Wow, that's just the evolved version. But I don't
I
think.
think I know what my obvious choice is.
Oh yeah, I think we're both good with our obvious choices at the right end, right?
I'm gonna double check. What would Zapdos know at this time?
I think you may know Thunder Shock.
You might also want to check.
Oh yeah, I already picked it, but I'll double check. I think I may even know like Water Spout.
No, I don't want Smogon. I want
I know Water Pulse and Scary Face is what I should know, and as Zapdos, you should know.
I want to find it.
Yeah, but I'm curious.
I'll read it.
You should have you'll have 2 moves. They're not bad. They're reasonable opening moves.
Wait, is it Gen 3 that we're in?
Yeah, Gen 3 Fire Red Leaf Green.
I'll know Peck and Thundershock. Okay.
Yeah. Whereas I should know Water Pulse and Scary Face. So.
Anyways, yep, I'm taking the Electric Zapdos. Name the bird. What are we naming?
I feel like they both represent a storm. So something storm based. Could just be storm.
Yeah. You know what? As much as I hate the name strictly because it reminds me of my Poliwag only run.
No, that's your problem.
That I had to redo 4 times.
That's your problem.
Oh. My no, it's fine. I named it Storm.
Okay.
Sintool for me has a Shift Tree.
Sintool has a Geodude for me.
I think we know how this is going to go.
I don't know. Can Kyogre beat a Geodude?
When Geodude is weak to water and you have a water type attack.
Can Kyogre beat a Geodude?
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, first I have to wait for...
Oh,
well, let's see. Does Water Pulse kill a Geodude? Yes. Yes, it does.
See, the only problem with choosing the legendaries here is the base stats.
What about them?
Generally, legendaries do a lot more damage.
Yes. And? Yo.
So I just realized we could probably actually do the second rival fight. Like the early rival fight.
We might be able to.
Because Shiftry is weak to Peck.
Yeah.
Zapdos knows Peck. And Geodude is weak to Water Pulse.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Alright. Time to go into the grass.
Swift. Ow.
Well, that's what... It's always Swift in the, indoor terrain, I think. Because Nature Power is based on the terrain. So there's Vibravas on my field north of me.
There's Espeon on my field.
Ooh. There's Blissey's out here. You know,
God.
If I want a just freaking monster tank. I'm killing a few for EXP real quick.
Oh yeah, I might want to do that.
There, I got up to level 7 just in case, because you never know.
There's a Soul Rock.
A Soul Rock? Soul Rock's not bad.
Yep. If any Psychic, though, I'd prefer Espeon, personally.
Is Soul Rock Psychic in this case, or is it Rock Psychic?
It's Rock Psychic, I'm pretty... I'd better not get this. You have no idea how pissed off I'll be if I end up getting this as my Pokemon.
I will laugh so hard.
Politoed. I swear
I will laugh so hard, but you won't have to use it until my Kyogre dies. So, keep that in mind. You'll
not going to... I will refuse to use it.
No, you will use it when you need to.
No.
Yes, you will. You will do things that you don't want to if it is required for the good of the run. For the greater good, man. Alright, I'm waiting for you at the grass.
I'm just kind kind of doing bursts of speed, because then I don't have to mute my game sound.
I muted my game sound already.
I had mine unmuted because we were not playing speed up, I thought.
Yeah, but then I kind of gave up on that because there's so much crap that we have to do. And when you get to run 6 or 7, I just give up on that stuff.
Hey,
I mean,
I did follow through
you,
with what I said.
you did for a good while, and I agree. Don't get me wrong.
Are you ready to go on the grass?
Yes. I mean, I'm not going to always be using speed up, but I am using a bit of it. All right. Into the grass we go.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. I have a Vibrava.
I have a Silcoon.
Okay. Interesting. I don't think I can actually water pulse this Vibrava because I will murder it, though.
I think I could Thundershock the Silcoon without killing it.
I wouldn't.
That was a mistake. Anyways.
Okay, you killed it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my water pulse would have killed the Vibrava. Yeah, no, that's why I said we have legends. You have to be very careful about your acquisitions. You can't really damage at this
point. Polytoad for Thundershocking the Polytoad.
You can't really damage them at this point. It's not an option to us. We have to be able to catch our Pokemon just using Pokeballs. The first spot there was difficult because we only had 5 Pokeballs total. And I didn't really want to waste a lot, but now that I bought 11 more.
I just bought 10.
Yeah. Oh, what's the catching tutorial?
Oh, yes, catching tutorial.
He's showing me how to catch an Onyx.
He's showing me how to catch a Lickitung.
Seems fair. I'm going to go up to Route 2 to see what my encounter is up here.
Route 2 first?
Yeah.
Alright.
Since we said we were probably going to do the rival battle.
Yeah, ready?
Yep, in the grass, and encounter is... That! That is an encounter. Well, you don't have to worry about self-destruct at this level.
Alright, I got Panko.
Well, Jigglypuff did not want to get caught in the first 2 balls. First 3 balls. First 4 balls. First 5 balls. I'm not going to waste this many Pokeballs on a freaking Jigglypuff. I've already wasted 5 Pokeballs on a Jigglypuff. Do you really want me to try desperately to get a Jigglypuff to go with your Pineco?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I'll just box the... Oh, that's fine. I'll just box if you don't want it.
I'm not going to waste 10 freaking Pokeballs on a Jigglypuff. I guess fine. Jigglypuff just has a hard catch rate or something. Doesn't like to be caught.
That's fine. I'm just going to go quickly deposit the Pineco then.
We're just going to be doing like the single legendary Pokemon run.
I mean, why not?
Why not indeed?
Right,
why
so this is my dead box?
not indeed?
That's my dead... Ah, yes. Why not in my chat? And why not in your own chat?
Alright, let's see what the Route 22 Pokemon is.
Hold on, I'm in the Pokemon Center right now.
Well, I see what mine is. It's a normal type, so we'll have to see what you have.
Delcatty is not bad, though.
Delcatty's not bad.
Delcatty is not bad, but it's not good.
No, it's not good. I mean, I'm going to be primarily just using my Kyogre.
Ooh, hello, Chikorita.
Yeah, Chikorita to go with a Delcatty, not bad.
With this, I will probably just huck all my Pokeballs at it.
Yeah, I caught the Delcatty. Took 3 Pokeballs.
I caught the Chikorita on like the last 3.
It does have a fairly low catch rate. Alright. I feel like this should be like Katarina or something like that.
Katarina. Yep, that'll work. So
K-A... okay, yeah, K.
Oh yeah, we could use CA, but I think KA is just better.
K-A-T...
O-R.
O-R, yeah. Katarina. Like that?
Katarina?
Katarina?
Yeah. And then T-A.
Yep.
That works.
Alright. Well, Delcatty actually is useful because it has Sing. So, it'll be useful for helping me catch more Pokemon.
I had a singular Pokeball left.
That's a little bit
By the time
close.
I got that Chikorita.
A little close for comfort, but all right.
Again, I was just doing it in speed.
I think with a level 8 Storm, I can probably go murder my rival. What do you think? Actually, no. I'm gonna get up to level 10 real quick, just for safety's sake.
Level 10, but also...
Oh, there were Kadabras here. Oh, there were Mewtwo's on this field. That Mewtwo just disabled my water pulse.
Level up Chikorita a little bit. Huh?
Mewtwo disabled my water pulse, so now I'm sitting here for a second. There we go.
Katarina is level 5.
I could have had Mewtwo to go with your Chikorita.
That would have been funny.
It's fine. Actually, I think level 9 I'm probably good. Maybe I'll level up Katarina just a little bit. I'll get it. I'll get up to level 5.
I take 1 damage from Corphish. Katarina's level 6.
Yeah, I'm just getting mine up. I'm getting mine up to, maybe I'll get up to level 6, I should say. Level 6, level 7. I'm not going to get too far. Oh, that thing nearly... I will say the other Delcatty I was fighting nearly murdered my Pokemon.
I saw.
Thing was going nuts with those double slaps. It was like quad slap. Bam!
I just want to find another Politoed just to stab with Chikorita real quick. Just out of pure spite of... I could have gotten a Porygon 2 on my first route.
Porygon 2 is pretty cool. I like Porygon 2.
Yes, the Firewall.
Firewall...
There's the Politoed. Razor Leaf for no apparent reason.
Firewall is a great Pokemon.
Oh, we also have the Forest.
I did not pick up antidotes, but I do have a few potions, so I should be able to walk back. How are we doing? 9, 8, 7, 6. Once, Cinnamon. If you, what's the command to update it? I forgot what it was.
We have forgotten how to that's why I'm just doing mine manually. I'd rather just spend the time to do it manually than do a bot to type in, because I don't know bots.
But this run's promising since, you know, we started with Kyogre and Zapdos, respectively.
Kyogre, Zapdos, and then our first pair was Chikorita and Delcatty. I don't know where I am on my camera.
Which, by the way, I should update my pictures.
Oh, yes, so should I. Pokemon 1 and Pokemon 2.
Ah, yes, Kyogre, because this is how big the picture just comes in automatically. It's just...
Hold on, I need to see this before you end up closing it. Ah, yeah.
There we go. We'll just stick it right there. We'll just stick it right there.
Ah, yes, Azili.
Let's see, where's Delcatty? There's Delcatty.
Sun Moon gifts.
Bup.
What game was Zapdos in Gen 2?
Gen 1. Alright, I'm gonna fight the rival here.
Chikorita just came in so small originally.
I have a level 9 Storm and a level 7 Katarina. I think I can fight the rival. Since my rival has a Geodude as a starter.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. The starter versus is as well.
Yeah, you have a Shift Tree to fight your Zapdos, and I have a Geodude to fight my Kyogre. Oh, and then he sent out a Vibrava, a Pokemon he could actually catch from Route 1. Huh. Cute. His team's dead.
We're dead. Also, Zapdos, get on my screen nicely, please. Thank you.
Oh, I just love my Kyogre super big to the point where he's like in my camera and in my screen. I was just like, I can't adjust this down any further. It's just majestic. Here but can't hear. Well, welcome either way, kitty.
Ah, the kitty is here.
Alright. So, it just dawned on me. My Kyogre has an impish nature. Not great.
Right. Did you just do the rifle battle already?
Yeah, I murdered him. He had Vibrava as his second Pokemon for me.
Wait, what item is Chikorita holding?
Might be holding like a Miracle Seed? Or a berry.
Ability, nature, Lumberry.
Lumberry's nice.
Alright, I'm just gonna start the fight with Chikorita as my lead. Which was a good decision, even though... So, my rival has a Fraligator and a Shift Tree.
Okay.
Okay. Chikorita goes Murder and grows nearly 3 levels. And Shift Tree gets murdered.
Chikorita go burr.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright.
Alright, well, I'm in the forest waiting for you.
Okay, well, not my fault you decided to go ahead and do the rival while I was still updating things.
Well, you need to update things quicker.
Well, see, the difference is I don't have a Kyogre inside of my camera. I actually sized mine down.
Well, that's your fault.
Can we fight? Okay. Did you get your encounter?
I'm sitting at it.
Okay. So, Numel... So...
Hmm?
I'm gonna wait for the stream to catch up.
Oh. Now, can you catch it, though, before it teleports away?
Maybe? Well, I used confusion on one... no, I can't.
It ran away? Alright.
Yeah, it teleported.
Then I left my battle.
That's unfortunate. We've had 2 times now where we lose it to teleport.
There were Totodiles and Geodudes in the forest. And Magnemites.
And Magnemites.
They're just random Pokemon that were like all little baby Pokemon in there.
I have Alakazams in my forest. I don't know what else I have. I have Electrodes in my forest.
Fun. I'm gonna fight these trainers. This guy's like, hey, face my Charmeleon. And I'm like, okay. Face my Carvana. Okay. Maybe I'll Katarina lead for a little bit. What have you got?
Bugcatcher sends out a Meditite.
That's a Teddy Ursa.
That gets 1 shot. Learns Protect. Hello, Jirachi.
Yeah, you'll be fine. I mean, what could go wrong? I'm using Water Pulse to kill Roselias and Charizards.
Well, no, it was just I had nothing super high damaging for against Jirachi.
You'll be fine.
Oh, hey, it's a Politoed. Murder. Oh, it's a Blaziken.
I don't understand people's unreasonable hatred towards some Pokemon.
Oh, it is not unreasonable if you play competitive. It is very much so.
I mean, I know it's a rain lead, but still. Seems unreasonable.
No. I could care less about the rain lead. It's just how Politoed is played in competitive. It does set up rain for just switching in, which is kind of annoying, but there are more Pokemon that do that, such as Pelipper. But the fact it's so tanky, give it leftovers, Hypnosis and Recover, plus Scald/Surf, it's not fun.
Sounds like as if I was... Oh, that's a Deoxys. Hi, random Deoxys. Bye, random Deoxys.
To be fair, all it knows is Rap. Anyways, what were you saying before Deoxys?
Hi, Arcanine. Bye, Arcanine. Sorry, what?
You were saying
right.
about,
It sounds like how I would play my Porygon 2 builds.
Wooper, wait, what did I forget, son?
Perish Song.
Oh, yeah, Perish Song.
That sounds annoying. Okay. This guy's like, I have a Haunter. Your Katarina can't fight it. I'm like, okay. Water Pulse.
I'm entirely stupid. I forgot that Vibrava was part ground.
You know, it's only the primary typing on the Pokemon. Hypnosis, Recover, Perish Song? That just sounds...
Yep,
that sounds a little annoying. Yeah, okay.
That's like one of my favorite builds, though, with Azumarill, is Perish Song Whirlpool.
Alright, I'm ready to go into the gym. I'm not even gonna I don't think I need to level my Katarina up to full, although I probably should.
I accidentally did level up Katarina all the way to 14.
I'm gonna fight his... I'm gonna fight his pre-trainer real quick and murder it.
Yeah, Damp Rock as well.
There we go. Alright.
Yes, and that's... See, there's a better Perish Songer, though. It's called Azumarill.
Isn't Azumarill more of a physical fighter with huge power?
You can use that.
There were Magnetons out here. There were Clay Dolls.
If you do Sap Sipper,
Mm-hmm.
Whirlpool, Perish Song, Protect.
Yeah, Azumarill's a
Whirlpool.
DPS monster, really, yeah?
Yeah, but you can also use this as a tank killer, doing Whirlpool on one, then Perish Song. Whirlpool makes it so they can't switch.
Sure. So,
And then
so as long as it
Azumarill
holds
also-
for the... Oh, there are Lady Lucks here. That makes me sad.
Azumarill is also a physical wall. Oh, there's Venomoth in my forest.
Gotta run from the Machokes, because I can't level up.
Yes, Bug Catcher has a Sloth, another Jirachi, which has Rest.
I don't know, my bug catcher had a Deoxys, so it seemed like he had a good eye for bugs.
Yes, Deoxys, the best bug type. Prove me wrong, Deoxys. Oh, hello, Totodile. Get zapped by a Zapdos.
I feel bad. I'm killing Ralts. There's just Ralts in this grass. I would have loved to have caught one on Route 2, but first off, didn't see it, and second off, we killed our Route 2.
Murder this. I'm just gonna quickly go and murder this first gym trainer.
Fair. I'm just working on double slapping with Katarina, so...
Actually, the funny thing is, I just have one more battle and I'll be at max level with both Mons.
Yeah, Katarina is off by a level, but honestly, I might just leave it off by the level to have a little bit of wiggle room for next time, because I think...
that might have been a good decision.
I think Kyogre can just nuke the gym, probably.
It is a legendary, so I would assume as much.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just staring Brock in the eyes.
Ah, yes, the wistful stare of just like, hey, Brock, how's it going, man?
You know what, I'm gonna lead with Zapdos. Hey, Brock, how's it going? You wanna see something fun?
Rock hard determination, blah, 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 cheers.
Rock hard determination, my ass. That's not gonna save you any.
See what you got. Ah, Ralts.
Yes. Anyways, as you said, cheers. Hello, Primate.
Well, Katarina slapped the Ralts to death. So, bye, Sir Faluke.
Goodbye, Primate.
Ninja.
Oh, no, you're low.
Yes, Ralts, the best physical wall. You know, I'm glad if this had been the opposite version of this, I would have been in trouble. But it's just it's the Ninjask, not the other version.
Oh yeah, shit ninja.
I wouldn't be able to kill a shit ninja. You can kill a Lugia though.
Oh yeah, I can kill Lugia, but it's like
oh hi Lugia.
Hi Lugia, get sacked. Oh, that does next to no damage. Actually. I'm still pretty sure I win because I don't think it has any attacking moves.
No, it has Safeguard and Whirlwind, so it's just gonna sit there.
It's just gonna be heavily irritating.
Yeah, it's gonna sit there. Lugia is a tank after all. Yes, it is.
Lugia is just gonna get bullied. Meanwhile, just switching my Pokemon in and out. This is fine.
Alright,
I didn't want to use Tech. I wanted to use Thundershock. I was just spamming A and not paying attention to my screen.
Oh, we should... I'm like, should we randomize TMs in the future?
Randomizing TMs.
Just thoughts. Idle thoughts.
Lugia is no longer protected by Safeguard. Zap. That was a long and irritating battle.
Random TMs is a wacky idea. Yeah, that's the thing. So, random TMs in our full-on randomizer craziness just seems like... Is it over the top, or is it fun?
Does it become over the top at that point?
Surprised you didn't randomize abilities? No, we need some semblance of normalcy.
See, we can do an extreme randomizer at one point, I'd be down to do, but...
Yeah, this is supposed to actually... Oh, hi, Ho-Oh. Oh yeah, it just has Whirlwind. Alright, bye Ho-Oh. Oh, did I just learn Ancient Power? Oh, neat.
Oh. Did I just learn Ancient Power? I'm gonna grab some Pokeballs real quick, so that way we can catch our next encounter. Next 3 encounters.
Yes. Although you can get more. You can get more Pokeballs before the 3rd of the 3 encounters.
Yes.
Well, actually, no. We get the purchase encounter, right? We allowed that.
Plus purchase. Yes, plus purchase encounter. I'm just gonna speed. There we go. I now have running shoes.
Nice.
I'm gonna just start doing these battles.
Hi, random person with a Mewtwo. How are you doing?
How are you? I'm just gonna mute my game, turn on my vibing music.
It's kind of where we are. Yep, it's like, hi, Mewtwo, bye, Mewtwo.
Hi, Magmar, bye, Magmar. Oh, you
Skip
didn't die in one
Bloom.
shot.
Oh, that's a
Hello,
Wobbuffet.
Ludicolo.
That's a Wobbuffet, but we put it to sleep, so it's dead.
So Wobbuffet.
Freaking Wobbuffets. That's another.
Wobbuffet.
Oh wow, this person's like, hey, I see your Kyogre and match you a Kyogre. Fine, I'll send out my level 16 Kyogre to fight your level 9 Kyogre.
That's Bayleaf.
And get an Omniboost for value.
Hello, Zangoose. I'll switch to Chicory.
Yeah, there's just so I know I'm like rushing through this, but there's so much random junk on here. Like that random person who had a Kyogre to fight my Kyogre. You know, it's just like, huh?
I match your Kyogre with Kyogre.
Person be like, I got a Victory Bell, and I'm like, cool, it's dead. They're like, I got a Flygon, I'm like, cool, it's dead.
Cool, it's dead. And I have a Bayleaf.
Nice. Person's like, I got a Swampert. I'm like, cool.
That's an Armaldo. That's a Smeargle.
It's infatuated to Katarina and is dying to Katarina, slapping it while it's asleep.
That is
Kyogre best early mod. It is dang good. It is a dang good early mod.
Meryl. Or, no, that's
not good, perfect. I thought I was gonna be locked for a bit there, but Kyogre had learned Ancient Power, so bye, Shedinja.
Oh, that would have been a problem. This is why I think we should probably turn on no early Wonder Guard, because that's the second time we've nearly gotten trapped.
Yeah, but we can actually beat it with struggle, right? So
you really want to waste time trying to get things to struggle.
You might have to.
Hello, Torchic. Goodbye, Torchic. Spinnerack. Hello, Spinnerack.
Alright, I'm waiting at the edge of the grass for you.
Yeah, I'm just doing this last... Oh, hold on. I want to do this last battle here. Oh, hello, Milotic. Goodbye, Milotic. Alright. I'm at the grass. Ready?
Yep. Into the grass we go.
Into the grass.
What have we got today? Victory Bell.
Oh! Well, we can't use that pair, but,
not while you use... Okay. Basically, for you to use Typhlosion, you have to swap out your Bayleaf.
I have to switch starter for starter.
Well, yeah. You switch starter for fully evolved starter, yep.
Razor Leaf it? I can Razor Leaf it twice and I'll be fine.
I put Victory Bell to sleep because Katarina has Sing, and so it took two balls. Alright, so
Victory Bell type
either Tybell or Tyree. Could be Tyree. T-Y-R-R-E-E or R-E or R-E-E. Tyre or Tyree?
Sure, let's just do Tyree. T-Y-R-E-E.
Yeah, Tyree. Alright, so I gotta go box this.
Well, we can just continue on straight for
now. Oh yeah, there's no trainers in the way. That's fair.
Yeah, there's no trainers, and we do hit another Pokemon Center. That's because right. Also, purchase encounter.
There's no item in the grass there, okay.
Alright, so would you rather use Katarina or Tyree? Which one would you rather use?
I don't know yet. Let's see what we get from the purchase encounter in Mount Moon and figure it out from there.
Alright, that'll work. So, oh right, why am I leaving the Pokemon Center? I have to do the purchase.
Would you like to give a nickname to Shelgon? Okay.
Alright. Drowsy. Showsy?
Showsy? Sure.
S-H...
Or Shellsy?
Shellsy works too. S-H-E-L-L-Z-E-E.
Either 2 L's or 1 L, your choice. You have 2 L's in there?
I guess. I have 1 L.
Oh, you backed it up to 1 L?
Yeah, you already had yours typed, so that's why I backed it down to 1.
Right. Shellsy.
Well, we can use that.
We can. All
And
right.
let's go about Moon.
So for right now, I'm gonna box Tyree because it's probably easier to catch Pokemon by putting him to sleep. So, and Katarina puts him to sleep for me.
That's fair. Okay. I'm gonna quickly switch into Drowsy for weakening.
Okay.
Ready for luck for one?
Yep. Let's see what we got.
Right.
Centret.
Cascoon.
Mild twitching aside, I caught a Centret.
I probably did not need to do that, but I'm going to do it just in case. Wow, okay. Cascoon? Sure. Hypnosis? Can you please hit Cascoon? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Sencoon?
Sencoon? Alright.
S-E-N-T-O-O-N?
Yep. Sengoon. Well, that one we can have either way, I think, because neither of us has a bug or a normal, so...
Yeah.
So the
question for me, though, is do we switch out...
Right, so the question is, do you want... Oh, wait. I have a normal Pokemon, so I can't use... So if I get rid of Katarina, I can have 4 Pokemon. Otherwise, I have to get rid of Sencoon and be at 3.
So, up to you.
Honestly, most of what I'm going to be doing is going to be Kyogre lead, but I guess having 4 Pokemon gives us more type variety in general. I mean, you lose your grass, but you gain fire.
I gain fire, but I also have bug.
Yeah, so...
And I also gain psychic.
Yes. So, okay. I mean, am I going to do much with Sencoon? Probably not. It's probably going to sit in my party as a drain, but...
train on Route 3 for a bit first. Hello, Lapras.
I think I'll train in Mountain Moon, probably. Although, good to know that Tyree has sleep powder. That's kind of sweet.
I have Hypnosis.
So...
Which I use to just bully this Lapras.
So there's Centrets, and then there's Wormholes in here, which is... Oh, and there's Tyrannitars. Dear Lord. Oh, Tyree's dead. Well, alright. I tried to run and it got I think that was a critical bite.
How did you kill them already?
Tyranitar, critical bite.
God damn it.
Well,
Alright, well, I haven't even gotten to use you yet. But okay. Goodbye.
That seems about right.
Alright, Bailey, come back on the team.
At which point you're putting away, Sencoon?
Oh, right.
Which I'm fine with, if you want to put Sencoon away.
Fine. That's fine.
I will go back to Route 3 to switch train. Just a little bit. Oh, right. Level cap for this next section is 21. Keep that in mind.
Correct.
So, badges 1, level cap of 21.
Wait, can you not? Oh, Sableye's a ghost type. I'm stupid.
Yes, Ghost Dark.
Yeah, I didn't know he was ghost. I kept trying to pound a Sableye.
And you say you play you've played competitive.
Yeah, I do, but not for a while.
But you played during a time when you should have known by now that it's a ghost type.
It's also been forever.
Also, I'd like to note that all 3 of my Pokemon are Gen 3 Pokemon. Just a neat little notice kind of
Just
thing.
a fun little note.
Yeah.
What, are you trying to build a Gen 3 team?
I don't know. But I have Shelgon, Gen 3, Kyogre, Gen 3, and Delcatty, Gen 3.
Yep. Alright, let's just go back to bullying this Lapras with Hypnosis and Pound. If this freaking Lapras would stop growling me. There we go. Drowsy level 9.
Yeah, I'm going to get Shelgon up to level 10 before I continue into the Mount Moon area.
That's kind of what I'm working on right now. I mean, we get one more encounter, so I don't want to be too over leveled, I think.
Oh, before Misty? Yeah. Do you have any Pokemon that put things to... Oh, you get Thunder Wave on Zapdos, so you should be fine.
I also have Hypnosis on Drowsy.
Huh, that is a Breloom. But Breloom probably can't do much to... A level 3 Breloom? Okay, yeah, that can't do shit to Storm. What am I thinking?
Well, the funny thing is
Can paralyze it when it dies.
I have a Shroomish on my Route 3.
Huh. Just like, hey, I'm
oh,
the...
hello, Entei.
Be
There's
careful.
wild Entei in my caves.
Be careful, that thing's hard to run from.
I one-shot it. I have no idea what problems you had with it.
Well, you weren't trying to run from it, so that's probably a starting point. Shelzy's
Hello,
almost level 10.
Oh, it knows Bite. Yeah, let's not keep Drowsy into that.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Linoon. So, Shelzy's dead. I tried to run, and a Linoon held a gun to Drowsy's head and shot him.
Okay. I mean,
Okay.
I'll just... I killed a Pokemon, so you killing a Pokemon doesn't really make me get too annoyed right now, but you shouldn't be trying to run with Pokemon that are that much slower than the Pokemon you're against. You should be swapping.
I should have just swapped to Zapdos to run.
Yeah, you should be swapping when you get to that point.
Oh, hello, Corfish. Goodbye, Corfish.
I'm going deeper into the caves now since I'm down to 2 Pokemon. I'm out of time to fiddle around in the grass.
Well, I'm in the cave, going through it.
Yeah. There's Lapras in the cave. Interesting.
That's a Kakuna, it's dead. That's a Tentacool, it's dead.
This guy had a Porygon too.
That's an Ursaring, it's dead.
And a Rhydon. And an Abra. Huh. Neat.
Just neat. Oh, hello, Absol.
That's
There
a
are wild Absols
Wobbuffet.
I think you saw sign to put things to sleep, don't you?
Yeah, but I'm leading with Storm and can't swap. Storm should be able to kill it with Water Pulse. Okay, well it didn't, but the Wobbuffet hit itself in confusion, so it's all good.
That I'm glad I realized. I got poison pointed by a Nidoran.
And we're running around on hyperspeed.
Yep.
Good job.
To be fair though, I have 59 hit points, so I'm not concerned about leaving.
I mean, I'm now basically forced to lead with Katarina, which is difficult because it's a level 20, so I have to like try to avoid. Cause there's Wobbuffets in here, and Kyogre can't one-shot them.
That's a Cubone.
My Kyogre cannot one-shot the Wobbuffets. It leaves them with a bit of health left over. And so I need my Pokemon that can put them to sleep to lead in case I bump into them.
That's fair.
I guess I can...
I have no Pokemon to put things to sleep anymore.
I think, although actually they might only be in the tunnels portion. They might only be in the tunnels, but still.
Oh, speaking of why not, or speaking of Wobbuffet, I found the child.
The child of the devil incarnate?
Which I then proceeded to one-shot and massacre, but yes.
Good, good. It is the only proper way to deal with them, after all.
Storm is level 20, yikes.
Yeah, my My Katarina is level 20 and my Storm's level 19, so that's why I'm trying to avoid the trainers up until I get to the actual battles I need to do.
Yeah, I just realized that.
There were Crobats in this cave.
Can I avoid this team?
And Blazikins. You can avoid most of them. There's like 2 or 3 that I don't think you can, but... This guy who's spinning, you might be able to avoid.
Yeah, I avoided him.
Oh. There you go. I dodged
This
him.
one you can't.
Yeah, I dodged him that time. Okay, good.
That one you can't.
Alright.
Oh, hello, Moltres.
This guy is an Aggron,
Deal
but
with
I have
you,
a
I'm
Storm.
going to use that.
So Storm says bye Aggron, and then says bye Dratini. Okay.
Okay,
There's like an item hidden on... Okay, this is why we led with Katarina.
Houndor?
No destiny bonding. Stop it. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I said go... Oh, you're safeguarded, you stupid son of a... There, I've attracted this Wobbuffet for reasons.
Oh, that's a Fambi. I'm gonna switch back to Chikorita.
Okay, good. It got immobilized with love. Screw you, Wobbuffets. I don't want to deal with you. You are... Devils, stay back.
And I'm on Route 4.
Oh, give me a sec. I gotta fight this guy and then get my Kabuto fossil.
I don't know which one I grabbed. I think I grabbed Helix.
Okay. The one on... Did you get the one on the right or the one on the left?
Right.
Okay, then you got Helix and I'll get my Dome fossil because I'm a heathen and I don't need to be worshipping any of you false idols.
Alright.
No, I don't worship no Woopers or no freaking Helixes or anything like that. No.
The Wooper is superior.
Oh, this is an interesting question. Can I Mega Punch? Mega Kick? No, none of my Pokemon can learn Mega Punch or Mega Kick. Whatever.
I'm outside the grass.
Well, I'm going to town first to heal.
Okay. I've already healed, but speaking of, let me check my Pokeball count.
Yeah, I have 8, so I'm gonna pick up an extra 7. Put myself up to 15.
I generally only pick up Pokeballs in groups of 10.
I pick them up in 5s and 10s usually. Well, I round up to the next 5 or 10.
Since I'm already at 11, I'll just pick up 4.
Seems fair. Alright, I'm in the grass.
Alright. Oh, okay, I encountered something walking in the grass.
Ooh, a Starmie, but I think it's a water type primary, so...
Wait, hold on. Double water type.
Oh, we get a reroll.
I rolled King. I got a Kingler.
Alright. Reroll. Trapinch. Okay.
Trapinch? Squirtle.
Well, it's not a reroll, but it's a not use.
It's not usable until Kyogre Zapdos are boxed.
Yeah, which isn't happening until they hit level cap, pretty much, or die somehow in a freak accident.
But I also love the fact I've caught 3 starters. My team has consisted of 3 starters and a legendary bird.
1, 2, 3,
Chikorita,
4,
Chikorita, Typhlosion,
so
Squirtle.
Clearly this is like Squirtinch, right?
I'm not opposed to that.
We'll let people decide what it means.
Anyone who's friends with me would know. I'm gonna show them this clip of just us calling it Squirtage. Wait, Squirtinch?
Squirtinch.
INCH, yeah.
You're getting an Intimidate Snubble? Nice, Cinnamon.
Wait.
I'm getting a Squirtinch for the box. There's a U in Squirt.
That would be why. It's SQU, that's why.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I'm just gonna show my friends this clip of us naming this thing Squirtinch, and they'll know exactly.
But it has to go boxed for a bit, as we said.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, Lord. Alright, deposit, Squirtinch.
So Delcatty. Okay, so I have 2 levels I can get. I'm gonna go beat up the rival first, maybe? What levels are your Pokemon?
19 and 20.
Let's go fight the rival first.
Wait. I'm just gonna lead Chicker, or my Bayleaf. Oh, hello, Venusaur.
He's like, I got a Metapod. I'm like, I got a Kyogre.
Oh my...
I got a Kangaskhan. I got a Kyogre.
That's a Whelmer.
I got a Shiftry.
I have a Venusaur.
I got a Kyogre. I've got a Graveler now. I still have a Kyogre, and it killed you.
I have a Kyogre.
Shoot, what button did I just... Oh,
Alright, well,
okay, good. I was like, that's what button
I think you and I just entirely swept the floor with the rival.
Now, the thing is, we do have to basically sneak around the trainers in the gym, because I'm at level 21 all the way, so...
I'm at 20 and 21.
Well, then you can fight one trainer, probably. I snuck around them, because my Pokemon are both at level 21.
I'm going to sneak around one and fight the one that's right in front of Misty.
Okay.
Which has a Relicath, ironically enough. And there we go, I'm now at level 21. Alright, and Misty. What do you have?
Alright, Misty. What do you got?
Alright, Misty, cheers.
She has a wish.com. So,
yes, we wish.
Wish.com. The wish.com Swampert.
That is a...
Wow, she actually had 2 water Pokemon.
That's kind of funny. Mine has an electric sheep.
My Misty had 2 water Pokemon. She had a Chinchou and a Barboach.
How did I miss 2 Razor Leafs? I'm really... And an Amistar. She actually has a water type. Anyways, so she's lost. Anyways.
Yeah, she's done now. Turns out, when you're given a box legendary and probably one of the best, I think the best of the 3 legendary birds.
That's badge 2 down.
Yep.
And our level cap is now 24.
Yep, so keep it in mind as we cross the bridge. Try to, be careful about your...
I have a starter, which levels up super quick.
So I used Ancient Power, got the Omni Boost, and he used Self-Destruct and only did 15 damage because of it. That's reasonable.
I was going to change Chikorita into a
Bayleaf, yeah.
Bayleaf, which I went a generation too far. I already got Bayleaf. Shrink that down a bit.
Huh. This person actually had a cast form that turned into a water type due to my Kyogre. That's adorable.
That's cute. Zap.
Well, I don't zap, I murder, but there's a difference. There's not much difference.
There's really not.
Alright, time for Katarina to take lead, because Kyogre's up to level 23 already. Crying out loud, these people.
Yeah, that's my problem right now. We might actually have to box these 2 just so that way we can... I need to heal first. We honestly might have to box these guys and bring in our other pair.
We might. Right now I'm going to see if I can get across the bridge first. I think I can get across the bridge before my Pokemon reach level cap, though.
I'm going to zap you. Relicath, you get zapped. Geodude, I can't zap you. That is my bad. Yeah, Bayleaf is nearly at level cap.
Yeah, my Pokemon are level 23 and 22 right now, so I'm just about to fight the Rocket guy.
Swellow, Thundershock,
Okay.
Thundershock.
Rocket guy randomly has Entei, but Entei goes, whoops, that's a Kyogre.
Thankfully, one of them is a legendary and doesn't level up very quickly.
My legendary levels up real quick.
So that's the problem.
This person had an Articuno, but it's dead.
My, thing wasn't going through. And I forgot Razor Leaf for Synthesis. I now don't know Razor Leaf.
Good job.
My only attacking move is Tackle now.
Good job.
That's a problem.
Let's see when you learn your next move, you dummy.
Pichu gets tackled. Pichu still gets tackled. Rhyhorn, I would actually.
You get Body Slam at 31, so basically you've made your Bayleaf pretty much unusable.
And I think I just lose to Rhyhorn here. I might be able to peck it to death.
Maybe.
No, I got it pecked to death. Who's linked with Bayleaf?
Bayleaf is linked to my
Delcatty?
Delcatty, but let's get our encounter in the grass if you've made it across the bridge.
I haven't made it across yet.
How far are you from that? Because I made it across the bridge.
I'm on the last panel before the rocket grunt.
Alright. Well, let's see if you can make it across the bridge.
God.
Yeah, Psywave does static damage. Just... Because if you can make it across the bridge, then you can still use it to help you catch the next Pokemon. Then we can train our other Pokemon.
Alright, I need to be cautious of poison here. What's that? 49, 48, 7, 6, 5, 4.
If you have 40 something, you're fine. You'll be at like 35 health by the time you hit back to town or something.
I mean, I could just play in speed up and just Wheel of Fortune whether or not I can get it. Alright, you ready to go through the grass?
Yup.
Ooh. Oh, wait, I can't use it.
What is it?
Magneton.
It's probably a steel, but I have a Corphish that I would go with, so...
Either way, with our starters, we can't use this pair.
Well, if it's a steel, then electric, versus electric, then steel.
Magnifish?
Sure. Nefish? Okay. Are we doing PHI fish or fish is in fish?
Fish. Because why not?
Magnifish. Alright. Not really usable though. I'm gonna go to the next grass real quick.
Either way, we have to box our starters if we want to use that pair.
Well, I figured it wasn't gonna see any use while I was catching my Route 24 Pokemon. Unless you oh, did you get damaged or something?
Yeah, as well. I having to.
Fine.
Right back at the. Okay. I didn't box it.
Well, I am because you were, but you aren't.
No,
so...
I went to heal.
Doesn't matter. I've boxed it now.
Anyways.
Also, is it steel typing first or is it electric typing first?
Either way, it's electric first.
Okay, so yeah,
but either way, our starters would have had to been boxed because you have Kyogre, I have Gyarados.
I know. All right, I'm seeing what my next encounter is. If I can catch it,
Huh? This will be an interesting pair if you can catch it. Except it can't be used unless Celebi is primary psychic.
I think Celebi is primary grass, which would allow it to be used when... no, it's primary psychic, so it's a reroll. They're two primary psychics.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Ditto. Okay.
Flareon?
Ditto plus Flareon, huh? Interesting.
The only problem is the one thing that can weaken it is nearly dead. Oh wait, I have Thunder Wave. Come on, Flareon. Thank you. So what do we do with Flareon Ditto?
Flareto?
Flaredo.
Or Didion.
Sure, Didion, why not?
Ditteon.
Yep.
Dition. Well, since I was gonna be back, so now we have to figure out what we can actually use.
Didion. Well, we can use Didion because it's a normal type.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, we can't because you have Delcatty.
Well, Delcatty's getting boxed because it's with your Chikorita, right? Well, your Bayleaf that's now basically useless.
Are we boxing them?
I think so. So the problem is, I'm gonna put these ones down at the bottom. Squirtinch and Magnifish are basically unusable due to I'm probably not losing my Kyogre.
Okay, so Squirtish is practically unusable, and which other one?
And Magnifish.
Magnifish.
Because you're not boxing your starter, probably.
No.
Basically we get one of our other 3 Pokemon, because I have 3 normal types.
Oh. I think...
Probably Didion?
For level-wise?
But,
levels to work with.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up to level 15, and then I'm gonna be very, very careful about, actually wait, I can't even really, it has to train using Transform. Oh, Lord. Alright.
Oh, boy. I don't know what my Flareon has, actually. Tackle, Tail Whip, Helping Hand, Sand Attack. Okay.
I'm training by killing an Ampharos with its own moves.
Politoed just used Perish Song.
Alright, Didion, you gotta stop being fully paralyzed, please. Otherwise you're gonna die. I will use 1 potion on you, but that's all you get, man. There you go. Alright, Didion killed Ampharos.
Okay, I'm not dealing with freaking Dunsparce.
Oh, that's the wrong button. Okay. The fact that I have to train a Ditto is just ridiculous.
Note to self, Politoed does have Bubble at this level.
By the way, I'm probably about to lose Didion. Depends on how this battle with this Trapinch goes, but yeah, it just made me... It was faster than me, and it made me flinch, and it has Arena Trap, so... Okay.
For Didion?
Yeah, Didion died.
Okay.
Arena Trap, man. It's a thing.
Right.
That's what I get for having to try to work with a Ditto.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, honestly, Ditto is probably the worst one we could have gotten there.
Yeah. I guess...
Alright, well, time to go to another normal type.
Senku?
I mean, I don't mind using Beautifly. Just, again, I have to switch
Dustox. It's Dustox.
Oh, right. Wait, is it Dustox?
Yeah. Keskin?
Right. Good. Oh, okay. That's even better. I really do like Dustox.
Yeah.
But I still have to switch training on Zap. Ooh.
I have to switch train this Senkun here, I think.
Okay.
What happens if we run out of Pokemon due to levels? I think we...
That's what I was saying, is do we want to use, instead of our starters for switch training...
Probably use one of the other pairs, yeah.
Use Bayleaf.
Yeah, you use Bayleaf, but that's a normal one. Okay, so we're gonna have to box our starters and pick up, like, Squirtinch or Magnifish, I think.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be our best bet.
So I guess for switch training purposes, I'll have Katarina. So Katarina plus.
No, because you need to switch train centric, don't you?
Well, if we're boxing our starters for a little while, we can use Squirtinch or Magnifish, right?
Yeah, but where's Delcatty coming? Delcatty can't be used currently.
Right, so Centric's going to go in the box for a minute, because I'm going to train one of the other ones up, and then I'm going to use that to help me train Centric.
Oh, I get what you mean. Okay.
So I'm thinking maybe Magnifish?
I mean, it is the tankier version, so yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd love to train freaking Trapinch, but I think it's dangerous to train Squirtinch. Maybe I can train Squirtinch. I'm going to try to train Squirtinch.
Okay. I don't mind training Squirtinch.
Yeah, so I'm going to train Squirtinch, and then we have
Actually, the funny thing is, I think, because they're level 10s, aren't they?
Mine's a level 8.
Oh, I got a level 10. I was like, because I think mine could actually solo...
I need to get mine up just a few levels, but it's working on it. I just went to the area to the north.
Ow.
Because my stuff to the left is just too dangerous to fight.
Oh my, stop sand attacking. Alright, well, that's a mild problem.
What is?
My Bayleaf is level 24.
Well, then... What level is your legend?
23.
Well, you can use it for level. I'll put mine in the box because I think my Kyogre is a level 23. And then we're out of switch trainers for switch training purposes. So maybe... Alright, so if we're doing that, we have to train Senkoon then. You gotta switch train the Senkoon because you can't do Squirtinch and have Kyogre out. So...
Yeah.
We're getting into a bit of a crunch here. It's actually quite annoying.
See, the difference is, though, Sentret has attacking moves.
It does. It's just
So you...
quick attack, basically.
Weak.
Yeah, it can train itself if I fight Cascoons and stuff, but if it fights anything else, it needs to have...
You can also run from things, right?
That's true, but if I just run... I guess if I just keep running until I find Cascoons, I can just murder them. That's fair.
That's kind of what I'm thinking is probably our best solution.
Oh,
Hello, Raikou.
that Whismur did a lot more damage than I was expecting. Oh, there's Dusclops here. Okay, we'll murder that real quick. I mean, I have a little bit of room on Kyogre before it hits level 24, so...
Oh, good God, I don't have... Oh, wait, I should have potions. Yes, I do.
It's like, at this point, don't you know to carry at least 1 or 2 by now?
Nope.
Why not?
Okay. Cascoon's level 10, so I have a Dustox.
Good.
Now learns Confusion.
That's a start. That's a little
Dustox
14.
having Confusion, I should be able to single-handedly train it.
That is a level 13 Breloom, which Storm has to fight it.
I'm gonna just run from...
Come on, Storm.
That's a Pillow Swine. That scares me.
Alright, Storm just hit level 24 for me, so I have to box it. Oh, it just dawned on me. My Sentret has Runaway, so, like, it can run away easily. What was I worried about? My Sentret literally has the ability that allows it just to flee.
Okay, so in my upper grass, I can fight Medicham. Oh, shit.
Be careful when something has Bide, you dummy.
I don't know. Was that Bide?
Yes, it's an unleashed energy.
Okay, I was playing speed up, so now I know that Medicham has Bide.
Yeah, that's why you have to be very careful when you're doing speed up.
I didn't think Medicham had Bide. That's why I was using speed.
Well, just be careful.
Okay, well...
Luckily...
Our starters are boxed. Our starters are boxed, right?
Yeah, so I grabbed Squirtinch back out.
Okay, yeah. We can use our slightly higher level pair to...
Yeah.
Switch train.
The good news is Senkoon has Runaway, so I don't have to really worry about battles too much because I can run if I start to have problems. So, because I don't have to worry about having issues running away because I just go, I have an ability that says screw you, I'm gone.
Alright, that's a Perish song. Perish in 2 turns, that's fine. Confusion, Perish next turn, switch in Squirtle, Politoed dies. Actually, I might just grind up a bit against Politoed.
It gives decent XP. I'm grinding on Cascoons, so
Well, yeah.
I want my team to be at level 15, I think,
not.
before the trainers. I don't know what levels the trainers are. I forget what level these trainers are.
Squirtinch almost died to Paris.
Why did you leave a Squirtinch out versus a Paris?
It shouldn't know. It's a bug type, not a grass type.
It's a bug grass.
Is it?
Yes. Okay. You do not know your Pokemon. You've played competitive, you say, right? Yeah, how many Pokemon do you not know the type of?
Off by heart, a lot.
Learn to commit things to memory.
Yeah, my thing is I don't commit to memory. That's the difference.
Why? It's such an advantage to commit things to memory. Train your brain, man.
Well, it's also been forever since I've played Pokemon.
You,
Other than, like, our challenges.
I was like, you've been consistently playing Pokemon with me. By now you should have... I've memorized all this stuff, and I was a noob when I began playing Pokemon. I hadn't played Pokemon in years. Like a decade. Like half your age.
Good for you.
So what I'm saying is, memorize things. Also, Dusclops has Nightshade. That's actually mildly annoying. Okay. That's a Weezing. That's another Weezing.
I mean,
there's my Cassie.
Honestly, we got to the exact same part, pretty much, where we lost last time.
Yeah, we just gotta make sure we don't die because of mistakes, kind of thing.
That's why I'm like healing after every battle to be safe.
Pretty much every battle or two for me as well, yeah.
Aha, Paris.
I should be close to evolving Sentret into Furret, so... Which is what my goal is before I go into any, like, further, like, trainer battles, you know? So I want to have...
I can one-shot Paris, that's fine.
I want to have a Furret.
I do like Ferret's really good. I do like Ferret.
But there's so many things here that could murder me that I have to, like, run away a lot. But, again, luckily Senkun has the ability to run away because we get to be cowards all day long.
Freaking double slapping Politoed, I swear. I just want to kill all of them.
Well, then do it. Don't make idle threats murder.
Okay, so I can now train against Paris single-handedly.
Okay.
And Politoed single-handedly with Dustox. So now if I lead Squirtle to start switch training...
There we go. Hey, Senkun's now a Furret. Very nice.
Ah, yes, Furret. Alright. Not the Heracross. I could probably kill Heracross with Dustox, actually, because Gust. Yep.
Yeah, no, that would make sense. Alright, so I got Senkun up to a Furret. Now I gotta get Squirtinch up to, like, level 15, so I feel safe. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fight on route 24.
Run away. Run away. Run away.
What are you doing?
Trying to run away from a Pidgeotto?
You're not gonna be able to, is the problem.
Yes, I can.
You're gonna
Squirtle. No, nothing died. Squirtle got away from it.
You are lucky as all get out, is all I have to say on that one.
So, as I said, I leave.
Apparently I was speed tied with that other Trapinch and nearly had a problem, but it's all good.
Alright. Squirtle can now also solo a good chunk of things on this route here.
I'm training on 25, so that way I get more EXP because I can actually manage it fairly reasonably.
Well, that's the thing, is I wasn't able to. So I kind of was like, okay, I'll go back.
That thing's a little dangerous.
Oh, hello, Politoed. My Squirtle's chunky now. You can't double slap it to death.
Oh yeah, you're about to get Wartortle, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's what, 3 levels to get Wartortle? Or no, Wartortle's 16, right? Yeah.
Wartortle's 16.
Yeah. It's only Charmeleon of the original batch that's 18.
That thing is Confusion. I run.
Oh, that's an Entei.
Or
no, sorry, that's a Raikou.
Okay. That's a Lufdisc, which...
That is a Raikou that I need to run away from. Thank you, Raikou. That's a Togetic, which... Honestly, I don't know what does Togetic actually even know?
Metronome is very scary. That's
the
only thing I can really think of.
It is, but at level 14...
It knows Metronome.
And it should know Yawn, Sweet Kiss, Metronome, and something else. I'm still a Fury Swipe.
Like, I can guarantee you it knows Metronome.
You know what? I'll run from it just because it had used Charm on me and messed up my attack, so...
Okay, I'm going to fight this thing slowly.
Oops, okay. I accidentally ran into a trainer.
It's a Magmar.
Well, he's got a Gulpin, so that's
Aurea.
Whatever. Senkun, you are gonna need to...
I'm gonna start fighting the trainers.
Yeah, I accidentally bumped into the first trainer up there, so I'm currently working through that.
I'm going to try the first trainer.
Yeah, Squirtinch got poisoned, but I used him to, both my Pokemon are poisoned, but I think I picked up 2 antidotes, so it should be fine. I picked up a few antidotes, good. Alright, cool. I accidentally bumped into that guy, but I'm good.
Dusking? Or Dustox?
Yeah, it has Peck.
I didn't know that.
See, it's had it since Gen 1. Why wouldn't
I know it had it. Yes, I know it had access to it. Doesn't mean I know it knew it.
Okay.
Again, I don't commit movesets to memory.
Commit everything to memory. It just makes life so much easier.
I just got smacked in the face by an Ursaring. Okay, goodbye, Senkun.
Oh. Well, alright. So, are we going to lose here then?
No. Wartortle's still alive. You also... Do you have access to...
We have
Senkun being dead. Actually, we do have, no, we can't use Magnafish and, Squirtle.
The problem is the level cap. So Senkun died, so we could bring back in Katarina. Mine's level 23. What's yours?
Katarina is 24 for me. We can bring it in, I just can't use it.
I mean, okay.
Honestly. Wartortle is fine on his own, honestly.
Yeah, I'm gonna use mine to help, or to get as much distance as I can through these. I'm gonna try to skip any trainer I can skip up there. Because we're at the point where I think you have to. Level-wise, it's just gonna be a problem.
I'm almost there.
Like, I can skip one of these trainers. I have to... Okay. The problem is Trapinch only has Bite. If I had known this person only had Cascoon, I would have led with Trapinch. But whatever. Okay. I just gotta be careful as I try to skip as many trainers as possible. Hey, Kigo, what's up?
I'm gonna start skipping trainers now because Wartortle just hit 20.
Oh, how's my kitty girl?
Oh, hello, Lugia.
Hi, my kitty girl. How are you?
I'm just gonna poison powder the Lugia.
You're doing good. Yeah. Alright, bye, kidders. Yeah, let me pull you closer.
You're unskippable. I have to fight 2 more unskippable trainers.
Yeah. Alright, this one has a pine coat. That's probably... Well, okay, you self-destruct, but we're alive, so...
Just be careful.
I mean, worst case, if Katarina dies, it's not the end of the world, but... it's annoying, don't get me wrong, but it's not the end.
I don't think we'd have any access to any more than 1 Pokemon at a time.
Well, my Katarina just hit 24, so...
Yeah, I'm only running Squirtle right now.
That means... Oh, well, if you only have Squirtle, then I have to put Katarina back. Oh, you have it in your party, though.
I have it in my party.
Alright.
I have Katarina in my party. I'm just saying I'm only using...
So what you're saying is I have to level Squirtinch a bit. Got it. But the problem is I have to level it up using Katarina. Because a lot of the stuff around here just murders Squirtinch. Like that Ampharos that just used Tackle and did half my health because to me apparently.
Only burn doesn't affect outside of battle.
That is true. It doesn't.
Wartortle would be dead.
Okay.
He lived on 2 from burn.
Well, alright.
I mean, I had potions, but
I'm probably going to get Katarina like right up to the edge on EXP and then have to swap it out for like Kyogre or something like that. Basically, we have to dodge as many trainers as we physically can to get all the way through this stuff.
Oh, well, this trainer has a Rayquaza. That's always fun. And that's a Pillow-Swine, which is fine. Growlithe is fine. Alright, I got to Bill. I still have 1 level.
Did you... Alright, I gotta fight this one. Oh, this guy's 4 Pokemon. Cheap. Yeah.
I think we get locked out because of the level cap now. That's my one concern. I think we get locked out because level cap.
Oh, my Squirtinch nearly died there. Oh, it died to pursuit. Cool. Squirtinch is dead.
Okay, yeah, we get locked out because level cap, I think.
So what do we do about that? Do we say the run's over, or do we give our... What happens?
We never really discussed that.
Yeah, well, my run might be over here in a second anyways, because my Katarina might die if I can't get out of the... I skipped a trainer, and then I ran into him by accident on my return run.
That's what just happened to me.
Okay, I managed to get through him, though, so I'm good.
Oh, so right.
Alright, so...
We have 1 Pokemon that's below level cap right now.
Well, okay. Storm has a little bit of leeway room. Katarina got up to level 25 after the battle, so I have to see if I can get through these battles. Right, Squirtinch died. That's right. Okay.
Aw, yeah.
I have to see if I can get through the remaining required battles here without Kyogre leveling up.
How many battles do you have? Is it just the 1?
1 to 2?
Well, you can avoid.
Okay, that kid. Okay.
That girl. Yeah.
Okay, so I avoided the guy, and I avoided that one, so I think it's just this girl.
Yeah, it's just the girl up the right before Bill.
Okay.
Oh, you still have a lot of leeway with.
Not much anymore, but I did manage to get there, which I think means we should be able to get another Pokemon though now.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Although,
oh wait, I still have a level on Storm. I realized this. I still have a level on Storm.
Oh, yours is 23? Okay, good. Good.
But we also do have Magnafish.
We do. We don't have anyone to help train it, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, so there is the one guy... I don't think we have to fight the rocket guy when we go through. It's only if you want the TM that you have to fight him.
No, I think he's mandatory to fight.
Is he?
I can make a save state and find out.
Yeah, I think you can skip him.
Yeah, no, you have to fight him.
You do?
So we're now at a very interesting spot.
Did you actually figure out if you had to fight him? I didn't see you walk up to him.
I think he pulls you into talk. Hold on,
I'm gonna check real quick. Don't worry.
Yeah, like,
save state.
Right now.
No, you can. Oh, yeah, he does. Okay, if you try to walk around behind him, he pulls you into discussion. All right, Storm has 700 something EXP. So
level on Storm.
So I can fight him, but Storm will then be out of the level cap afterwards. And the problem is if they go out of the level cap, then we can't use them in the gym battle.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think we have to manually level up Magnafish without help. It's not necessarily too hard for you. I mean, I can have Storm. I just can't get him any EXP before we fight Surge, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's not too hard for Magneton. It's a little harder for Corphish. That's the problem.
Alright.
Also, killing a Feebas is basically impossible for a Corphish.
Well, fun fact, Magneton nearly got one shot from a Hariyama.
Fun. And I am going to...
Why did I metal sound?
Okay, what level does Corefish learn? Wait, can I teach Corefish Rock Tomb? I might need to use one of my TMs. Rock Tomb.
Oh wait, hold on.
I can.
I can farm on Squirtles. I get to bully Politoad.
Okay. I taught my...
I'll be fine to level.
I taught my Corefish Rock Tomb so that way it has a physical move to use.
I'll be perfectly fine to level. I forgot that
I probably won't be, because I don't have easy encounters, is the problem.
Well, it's not that I have easy encounters,
I don't have things I can bully is the issue.
I don't really want... I don't feel like...
Oh, wow! Magnafish almost died to that Alakazam there. I mean...
Alakazam? What would you expect?
I mean, I would expect it to teleport. But it used confusion, and then I hit myself in confusion and went down to 2 health.
Jeez. 24 is a very weird level cap to work with the gym being 21.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Basically, you have to be under level, which is doable if you have the right setup. Luckily, okay, there are Spearows and Cubones here, so I think I can level up on these things. Okay, as long as they don't murder me, that is, I should say. Okay, my Magnafish is up to level 11. I probably have to be like level 18 or something to fight him.
What to fight? What's our 3rd level cap, actually?
What do you mean our 3rd level cap? The one after this?
Yeah, after Surge.
Like 28. We do not have a lot of wiggle room.
We have a semi-decent chunk.
I was meaning level cap for being able to fight the Rocket Grunt, because we get more Pokemon after the Rocket Grunt. We get 2 more Pokemon, exactly. So...
Oh yeah, you get to bully Politoad. Zap.
Run away.
Okay.
Magnafish is asleep.
Well, this started out being a really good run.
Well, yeah, it did. The problem is the level cap and the fact that all of our Pokemon are basically overlapped types, and it's just going crazy. Like having
normal types.
3 normal types, and then between us, we've had 3 water types, I think.
Yeah. Wait, hold on.
Magnafish, Kyogre, and
I got a Squirtle.
Yeah, and Squirtinch. Yeah. We've hit a lot of water and a lot of normal.
Well, you hit a lot of normal.
I hit a lot of normal. That made it very difficult.
Yeah.
But
Sonic Boom
so far, so good, I guess. Yeah, Sonic Boom always deals 20. Yep.
Is it always deals 20?
20. It's half Dragon Rage.
Oh, right. I was thinking Dragon Rage.
Yeah, Dragon Rage is 40, Sonic Boom is 20.
I could probably do the Rocket Grunt at 18 as well.
Yeah, that's my guess is 18 will be a workable number.
I also do have access to using Storm for at least some. If like worst comes to worst, but I prefer to try not to use it.
The problem is I really can't use Storm. If Storm has to kill a Pokemon on its own, then Storm's gonna be outside the level cap for Surge. I'll just tell you that much. It's gotten to the point where I think it has like 400 EXP that can get max or something like that.
Yeah, so you could
267.
Wait, we're still playing on. We're not playing on set. I just realized this.
I am.
We're still on shift battle set, I think. At least I'm still on shift.
Oh, you're right. I am on shift. Weird. I thought I was on set. It felt like it was on set, but
that's because I'm just in the habit of playing on set that I always decline switching anyways.
Yeah, I think I was doing it too, so it's not a big deal, but it was just, huh. What?
I'm gonna do the Rocket Grunt, I think.
Okay, well, I guess you can tell me what levels he is.
17.
Okay, so if I get to level 18, I should be fine since I gave Magnafish Rock Tomb.
So I've ran into a problem.
What?
Oh wait, I just realized I can't use Storm to help level Magnafish because Zapdos is also electric.
Oh, well,
But I've ran into a problem of
I saw your problem.
Swampert.
What level is Storm? Oh wait, you can't have you can't have been in this battle like that. Well, I think you kind of broke the rules there. But see if you win the. I guess see if you win the battle with Magnafish. Oh,
I don't.
Oh, never mind. My Magnafish just died anyways. So, Bone Club turns out murdered my guy. All right. Well, I guess we lose because all of our Pokemon are going to be over level cap. Yeah. This is just another thing we have to. So we lose by technicality.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, that's unfortunate.
That is an awkward way to lose a run. Oh well, it is what it is.
It resets things.
Huh.
I wanted to start another one tonight.
Yeah, no, we can start another one. I just have to go to the bathroom real quick. I can stay up a little bit later, I think, than normal. So give me a 5-minute break and then I'll be right back, okay?
Yeah. I'm just trying to think here.
You can think. I'll be back.
So each time we've gone to level cap, we've gone to level cap, and then we end up getting. We probably have to fight. I'm gonna quickly randomize my ROM though. But that was interesting problem. I also just realized I still have the music in the background. I've been listening to it for so long, that's just it. I forgot. Alright. UP randomizer. Open a ROM. Open the original Fire Red. Random. Trainer. Random. Rival carry. Wild Pokemon. Random. Minimum catch rate 1. 1, 2, 3. Randomize. Move it to this folder. ROMs. Change this from Runlink 6 to Runlink 7. And then while we're waiting on Atrum, let's just reset all of our stuff here. We have 0 badges, and our level cap is back to 14. So, interesting. So if we do this at level cap, we lose as to what it's been so far. There we go. I don't know why that was being like that. Okay. If we go to level cap, so I think it might be smarter to do Misty maybe at 19. But that still doesn't give us a lot of room to work with if Pokemon Fire Red gym levels. Fire Red Leaf Green. We have 14 on 1, 21 on 2, 24 on 3.
So, Facts of life. How goes it?
I'm currently just taking. We actually have We have a lot more wiggle room than we thought we did. We have 5-level wiggle room between Surge and Erica, and you encounter Erica fairly quickly after Surge.
You have to go through Rock Tunnel, but yeah.
But even still, Rock Tunnel's
Well, but we didn't have any wiggle room for Surge is the problem.
Yeah.
So
what I'm thinking and contemplating is I think our best bet, because this is now the second time that we've run into this conundrum,
is probably to do the trainers above before doing Misty.
Either that, or we do Misty at 19.
One of the two. That would make sense, I guess.
Because then we have 3 levels of wiggle room just alone.
You want to add a run fail for us, Cinnamon? While I stir my hot cocoa? I'm still invisible. Sorry. I am back. I was just stirring hot cocoa.
You called hot cocoa for a second, like, oh right, you're from the States.
I mean, you can call it hot chocolate too.
No, I know. Just it's a more commonly called hot cocoa in the States than it is in Canada.
Oh. We've failed twice this stream now. Once
we're on 6 fails. I have my counter.
Yeah. It's very fascinating because failing due to level cap is a very interesting way to fail, but it is still a fail.
It's probably failed twice now, which is
did we fail last time? No, last time you whited it out.
We whited out because we ran into the level cap problem.
You might be right.
Because we were trying to switch train into level cap, but we couldn't switch train anymore because our other Pokemon went into level cap almost.
Fair enough. Well, I'm going to randomize it up again.
I've already randomized mine. I did that while you were gone. I also reset all my information while you were gone.
Oh. Good for you.
I'm on top of things this time.
Random completely, randomize. All that. Random, rival carries, random, minimum catch rate. Did we randomize? You didn't randomize TMs, I'm guessing, right?
Nope.
Fastest text, running shoes, randomized catching tutorial, save.
Grab.
I knew that run was too good to be real.
Yeah.
It was just a fever dream, and we didn't know it. Alright.
Why can't I...
Randomized version 7 is now ready. Begin. Oh, unpause. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna swap music. I'm gonna go back to the one you'd suggested me the other day.
What did I suggest you?
No, Cinnamon found it.
Okay, I was like, what did I suggest to you? I'm very confused.
You didn't suggest anything. Sonic Mania song.
Okay, at least though I help with like doing fun challenges like this.
Oh no, this is an interesting challenge. It's nasty to have to reset, but it is what it is. This is just something.
Hello.
I haven't. What is he sending out for me? A Magby. Okay.
My name is Wooper.
Yep, we hit the point where our only living Pokemon were gonna break level cap.
Yeah. And our rival is still Centool.
Yep.
Even though Cinnamon is helping us quite a bit. But that's besides the point. No, this is 6 resets then.
6, yeah, because we lost we lost due to a whiteout, and then we lost due to the level cap. So we're on time 7 with 6 resets. All right. See, I capitalized the T in Centool, which is funny. So you and I keep swapping back and forth on that, which is hilarious.
Oh, the capitalization on Centool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I got 2 good choices and 1
That's an awful choice.
that's just not something I'm going to pick.
That's mine as well, actually, which is kind of... So what's your first pick? Or what's your picks?
So my picks are Hitmonlee,
Okay.
Sir Dome, evolved form, and Wobbuffet.
So Wobbuffet's your obvious pick there.
No, I'm picking a Kabutops. Fuck the Wobbuffet.
So, my choices, which is kind of funny, is Baby Lord Helix.
Okay.
Nuzleaf.
Okay.
And Vibrava.
Well, Kabutops and Lord Helix can't be picked together because I believe they're the same type.
I'll check that.
They're both water rock. I think they're in the same order. Vibrava's not bad, though.
No, and that's kind of what it was. It's like Kabutops, and we're using Poké Database for that, for information on them.
Yeah,
Also, you might want to make sure Kabutops can actually, rock water.
I'll double check its move.
Night.
I should get Absorb, Fury Card, Harden, Leer, and Scratch, so I'll lose one of those, but I should have the others. Vibrava is weaker than Trapinch. That is true, but it is still a future Flygon if he makes it there.
They are. I would have loved if we did that.
Also, it's a dragon, so it would be. It would have been funny to get to do the
Almanite Kabutops.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think I'm going the Vibrava then.
Okay. So level cap's now 14.
Yep.
And I'm going to take a Kabutops because Sir Dome.
So Kabutops?
Yep. These ones, remember, we don't have to fuse the name. You just pick a word. Although I like to call my Kabuto Sir Dome. Unless someone picks a name for us.
That is true.
Which someone could use chat points to pick a name for us. I believe it only costs 200. While I sip my hot cocoa.
That's because I think this is going to be funny. We don't have to do it, but I just kind of find that funny.
Gosh darn you. Someone can... You would have to do it in both chats. That is a fair point. SuperWooper is not able to pay points in his own chat. I mean, you are, but you're not going to.
I can if I want to. No, someone else.
I could pay points in both chats too, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have enough points to pay it in SuperWooper's chat, Simon? Probably not. Maybe. Maybe not.
He might if he has both open. Because then, you can just mute one stream and listen to the other.
If not, pick a word and we can base it off of that. I think it's your turn, because Wait, what was the last one?
We were merging.
Last one was Storm, which was based off my choice, so it's your choice this time.
Alright, Flygon and Kabutops. Well, they're both insects.
Yeah, mine's a Trilobite, technically. Yours is a Dragonfly.
If we wanted to do name combinations, Vibratop actually isn't that bad.
Vibrutop? Vibrutop? VBIRU tops? Vibrutops?
That could work. How did you do it though?
Like that?
VIB.
Or it could be Vibratops, Vibrutops. I don't know.
Yeah, do we want to do UT OPS or AT OPS?
I don't know. It's your pick.
Let's do Vibrutops.
You're just like, I'm lazy and he's already typed it out.
Yeah. Nice. Vibrutops.
Oh, wait.
Does mine
my rival has a Hitmonlee. That's actually dangerous.
Mine has a Nuzleaf, which isn't bad.
So wait, which move did I lose? I lost
Fury.
I lost Fury Cutter. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Well, I have an interesting move pool right off the bat.
Yeah?
Bite, Sand Attack, Feint Attack, Sand Tomb.
That's not bad. I have Scratch.
very
I have Scratch, Absorb, Leer, and Harden. I'm gonna lose my first battle here because revenge, Bob.
I lost the
Luckily,
first battle.
luckily the first battle's not a requirement. So
Imagine if it was.
if it was, we'd have to be even more careful with our star choices. But it means we're probably not doing the optional rival
Hello,
battle.
Registeel.
There's Shelders and Totodiles in my grass.
There's Registeels in my grass.
That sounds brutal because those are going to use Explosion on you and kill you.
And that's why I kind of just ran from. Okay, the Hauntail is very common. I just encountered 4. Oh, hello, Typhlosion. Oh, hello, Dragonite.
There's Feels. I got a lot of little kid Pokemon in mine. There's Pinecos.
Yeah, I got no children in mine. Excuse me.
So what you're trying to say is you have no chill.
I mean, you're not entirely wrong.
Alright, I'm at the grass waiting for you.
Oh, hello, Dragonair. I have so many. Oh, you did that while I was just kind of looking at things I could find. Hold on.
Yeah, because I figured it didn't matter.
Give me a second. I had Celebi in my grass.
Well, all I've seen is little kids in my grass, so... But that's honestly not the worst thing in the world.
I've seen several fully evolved. I've seen Typhlosion, I've seen Dragonite, I've seen Dragonair, I've seen Registeel, I've seen Celebi.
Sure.
And I've seen Hauntail.
Alright, ready to hop into the grass and see if we can catch anything?
Yep. I am
Grass.
in the grass.
Totodile. Am I Rockwater? I'm Rockwater. Nice.
I got a Typhlosion.
Well, if you can catch it, great. I caught the female Totodile. Which, by the way, that tells you that it's a 25%er because it's a female starter.
Mine's a male starter. I also caught it on the first Pokeball.
I caught mine on the first Pokeball too. Alright, so... Totoflosion? Tolosion?
I was thinking Typhlosion. T-O and then Flosion.
Okay.
Or Totlosian, but that doesn't sound...
Okay, so you're saying Toflosion? Toflosion? Like that?
Yeah.
Toflosion.
That's what they want to do it. P-H...
So...
L-O-S...
It has Scratch and Leer. Yee. Number is question mark, question mark, question mark. Good job, game.
Thank you, game.
So yes, I have a rock type and a water type, basically, is how this worked out. Technically, they're both water, but because we're only going based on primary typing, we're in good shape.
The funny thing is, I could actually do the optional rival battle.
I can't. And we have to do all the main battles together, kind of thing.
No, I get that.
Yeah, because a Hitmonlee just goes revenge and just goes murder, murder, murder.
Yeah.
But I am going to get my Route 22 Pokemon.
Yeah, hold on. I'm buying potions real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to buy a singular antidote.
I didn't buy any antidotes, but I have potions, so I can always waste one if I have to.
Alright. Hello, Jumpluff in catching tutorial.
I didn't go to the catching tutorial. Whoops.
Oh.
I'll go through it in a bit.
I thought you were talking about the other grass. Okay, Route 22. Alright, I'm in the grass.
You're in the grass? Alright.
Damn it. What did you get?
Growlithe?
Flareon, reroll.
Hey, it's a reroll.
Thank God, because...
Cacnea.
Shelder!
Okay, well, you won't... I'm pretty certain that that's water first, not ice first. What is Cacnea even? It doesn't matter.
Oh, wait, are you rock water or water? Oh, right, because you have both.
I have both, yep.
So my Shelder's ice water, then.
Yeah.
Cacnea Shelder.
Oh, Shelder is pure water. The evolved form would be water ice, that's fair.
Okay, yeah. So we can't use this pair, but...
I'm going to call it Shell.
Shell? Oh, Chell?
Yeah. I believe that's actually the character name from Portal.
From Portal?
Yeah. The character you play as.
Good question. I don't know. Alright, well, we have to deposit Shell.
Yep.
But I think we'd rather use Totodile Typhlosion right now.
I imagine. Cacnea's fine, but it's not like stand out above and beyond kind of thing. Although I am going to go level up a little bit in that grass now, though.
Oh yeah, that might be a good idea. I will do that in just a second. I have to update my Pokemon.
There were Swinubs in this grass.
There were Swinubs. Property...
There was also Talos.
Wait, I have...
There were also Whalmers.
Vibrava. What game did Vibrava come out on? Gen 3?
Vibrava's Gen 3, yes. There were also Dustoxes.
See, I remember some portion of it.
And Mantines. Vibratops is up to 7. Alright, time to level up. Toflosion.
See, I remember some bits of information about it.
Alright, I'm leveling up before I do Route 2.
Oh, so will I. It's just I'm standing at Route 2 because that's where I happen to stop to update my pictures.
Oh, I'll need to update my picture here with a Totodile. Browse.
Well, that's the thing is I didn't even have my Typhlosion up. Or I saw the previous run pictures.
See, I already fixed that.
I didn't. That's why I was doing it now.
Totodile. There's the little happy boy. He's just bouncing. Look at how vibrantly he's bouncing in that picture.
I'm gonna go heal first.
Max attack
Gramble.
Max attack max HP Gramble, huh? I would put it into whichever defense type is its lower defense type.
I think Shelter only has tackle and withdraw.
Yeah, I think you're right, yeah. Because I think it's too low of a level to have gotten Ice Spirit. Icicle Spirit.
Of a bubble, but I was more concerned about a water move training with Typhlosion.
I see.
I think I can just spam tackle on Flareon. Yes, I can.
Wow, I have Croconaw, or there's Croconaw in this grass too, where I got my Totodile.
Oh, it's a Meryl.
It's kind of funny. Once both of my Pokemon are level 7, I'll go up to Route 2.
Oh, Typhlosion's level 10.
Well, don't over-level. We already had that issue. Be careful.
We already had this issue.
We did. So be careful.
Yeah, we've had it twice now.
Yeah. So that's why.
Again, that's how we had the whiteout problem, was because our other Pokemon would have broken into level cap.
That is right. Because you'd white it out, but then you could have gotten your other Pokemon, but then you wouldn't have been able to get level cap. That's right. Alright.
We wouldn't have been able to get the Surge without hitting level cap.
Well, yeah. He caught a Quillfish. How cute. Alright, I'm at Route 2 grass.
I am.
Now, is there a difference between the encounter table at this Route 2 grass versus the other Route 2 grass? I don't think so.
I'd have to actually have the log file, which I don't have, ironically enough.
I didn't make one. I didn't make one either.
I can make a quick random one to see if they have the. No, there is no difference. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Nice,
Well then, let's go for it. And Heracross.
Tentacool.
Well, all right.
Which that did a lot more damage than I thought it would.
Did you just murder a Tentacool? You did. I mean, yeah. Tentacool is super squishy. If you know anything from my Emerald Kaizos, it is super squishy. Wait, you murdered it, right?
Yes, it's murdered.
Oh, then I'm not going to bother trying to finish catching this.
It got murdered. It got murdered by Sandtomb, ironically enough.
So what you're saying is you buried it.
Yes. Good job. Thank you, Sin. Anyways, I'm in the forest.
I'll be there in a second.
Well, then use speed up, damn it.
Oh, there was also Vulpexes here. Sad. Not that I could have used a Vulpex, but... Alright, forest.
I am in the
Ooh,
grass.
Beldum.
I got an Ivysaur.
Alright. Beldum is difficult to work with because all it knows is takedown. And it might not be able to catch it easily. It might kill itself on my shell. Oh, I caught it at like 1 HP. Darn thing was basically killing itself from like 1/3 all the way down to 1 HP.
I got the Ivysaur as well, actually.
Beldasaur?
Beldasaur. You know what? Sure, why not?
Beldasaur?
Okay, so which are we doing? B-E-L-D, so Beld.
U-S-A-U-R? Beldusaur?
U-S-U-A-R?
Yeah. Basically, it's Beldu plus Saur.
U.
Beldusaur.
A.
It kind of sounds like a messed up Bulbasaur. A-U-R. A-U-R. A-U-R.
Oh, oops.
Did you not spell? Did you not
I didn't
spell?
call it identically, but
You did not spell because you don't know how to spell.
you're correct. I don't. What's your point? I don't pay attention in English class.
You don't pay attention to anything.
Yes, I do.
What do you pay attention to?
Computer science. I'm ahead in the entirety of my class.
Well, good. I'm
I'm
glad
a
you
computer nerd.
take the first type of both your catches and name the the catch after a mon with that type combo that exists. We can do that for one of them, for the next one after this, sure. Oh, there were pillow swines in this grass.
There were pillow swines. Alright, that's a potion. I am healed, so I'm Oh, hello, Seadra.
So that catch would have been Ferrothorn. Fair. Oh, there are Rapidashes in the grass, too.
Ah, you cannot stop my Beldasaur. Oh, hello, Wobbuffet. I'm actually gonna keep Beldasaur in and just kill it via Leech Seed.
You
And
know,
I'm gonna growl it to death.
that is legit, I guess.
I have a counter to Wobbuffet. It can never kill me.
You gotta find your counter somehow, right?
I also just gained 3 levels for killing Wobbuffet.
Well, that seems appropriate, though. Alright, what's this guy got? A Kingler?
Ampharos.
Jeez.
I'm gonna double check. Okay. So if Abraba's fine to keep in, Santum.
Kingler and a Feebas. Well, alright.
Oh my god, why is Santum missing so much?
It has like 85 accuracy, man.
As
It's halfway to Focus Miss. Huh.
no Beldasaur to kind of just melt the Meryl. Wishcash. I wish I had last type attack.
Well, that's awkward.
But
Probably gonna lose Beldasaur here because Magnemite has Magnet Pole! Yay!
I'm sorry, what?
Magnemite has Magnet Pole.
You can't switch.
I can't. It's a trainer battle and I can't switch. Bye, Beldasaur.
I didn't know Magnet Pole could do that.
Yeah, actually, I might lose to this Magnemite because it just Thunder Shock and my entire remaining team is water.
That might be a problem.
It depends on how stupidly that he plays, but yeah, I'm gonna lose to it. Alright, I wait it out. It's what it is.
So, you and I at this point, I think, because this is reset 7 now?
Yep, I've caused 2 resets, you've caused 5. So
No.
Or no, you've caused 4 and 1 we caused together.
2 we've caused together.
Well, I didn't white out at that point where I don't know. Fine. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and say 3, 2 or 4 wait, 3, 2, 2. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Yes, that is what it is. It is 3, 2, and 2.
I don't necessarily believe you. I'll say 0.5 in your favor on that one.
Excuse me.
But this one is 100% my fault. So
you have failed me.
Well, we failed each other. We're failing each other. Let's be fair.
All right. 9 minutes before I end stream.
Are you ending at 10 or are you going for another hour? I was willing to go for another hour, but if you don't want to, we can.
I unfortunately can't go for an entire hour.
Well, then let's do the very, very beginning, and then we can end at that point. How's that sound?
If it were a weekend, which I might be able to do.
I was just gonna work with less sleep, but
yeah, mine is school, and then I also have to.
All right. Anyways, I'm gonna do the randomized portion. Then I'm going to do the opening a little bit before, and then I'll end at that. We can end at that point. How's that sound?
If you want to continue streaming,
no, I'm not gonna continue stream. I'm not gonna continue stream at that point. I'm gonna go to bed. So
I'm going.
It was just the fact that I figured I didn't know if you had extra time or not, but I'm
If it wasn't school night, I would, but
I just did my randomizer and he sent out a Kangaskhan. I'm trying to get through the picks so we can at least have a pick set up for.
Yeah, yours is work, mine is school. Though to be fair, I also live in an apartment, which is another problem. But
oh yeah, that's an entirely different issue. I have the house to myself right now, so.
Yeah, there are multiple issues of why I can't stream later. Was
Alright.
Runlink 8.
Yeah, I'm saving Rad Red for another time right now, Cinnamon. But I'm gonna see what my starters are.
Yeah, I will get them. Just a moment.
Well, that one is appropriate for me, but not great. That one's just creepy, and that one's whatever. Okay, well, my starters are not amazing.
Okay, Professor Oak just sent out a Pikachu.
But I'm able to work with them. Yeah, they're not great starters.
Alright, let's see if you and I spell send tool the same this time. Capital C, capital T?
Yep.
Okay, we did do it the same this time. Alright.
Yeah, my starters are lackluster to say the least. So.
Okay. Mine is Onyx. Ugh. Ivysaur, which is kind of funny, and Flareon.
All right, mine are Talo, Mr. Mime, and Furret.
Furret's really good, actually.
I actually was gonna take the Talo out of all these for the flying, but
I would take the Talo because it's flying.
Yeah,
I would definitely not.
Now the issue is if I take the Talo, he is getting the Furret, which will beat me during the first battle, but the first battle doesn't matter. We just have to skip the optional battle. But honestly, we probably should because of the level cap issues. Oh, I forgot to nickname it Crud. 1 second. I'll quickly run back through there.
I don't know what I want to take. Do I want to take Ivysaur? Wait.
It's fine. It'll take me a few seconds.
Very unknown. I want to figure that out before I make my final decision.
That's fine. It's gonna take me a split second to catch right back up to you, so.
That's fine. Flareon. I don't need training. Base stats. I know how to evolve it. Moves. In Gen 3 learns that. Oh no, Helping Hand, Tackle, Tail Whip?
Tackle's acceptable.
Ivysaur will know. At level 3. Alright. Growl, Leech Seed, Tackle.
Okay.
I think I take the Ivysaur for Leech Seed.
Okay.
I think for me it's more just the strategy in that one.
Halo. Where are you, Talo?
Mine's fairly easy to find this time around.
Halo is Gen 3, but I don't see it.
Mine's fairly easy to find this time around.
Wait, Taylor's... Oh, no. Yeah, Taylor's Gen 3, right?
Correct. Ruby Sapphire.
Why
No.
do I...
Yes.
What is
Yeah, Ruby
what
Sapphire.
is Taylor's dex number?
I don't know off the top of my head. I can find it fairly quickly, though.
Huh.
First, I have to find Gen 3, which Gen 2...
I would have thought it would... 276?
276.
Ah, okay, there we go. Got him. Little smug-looking
Oh,
bird.
Right. Pokemon with a normal grass type.
Oh, if we're doing it that way, there's like 1 or 2 options, I think, and that's about it. Yeah, Deerling, Sawsbuck, or isn't there one other option?
Well, we could also use Poison Flying, but I don't think there's a Poison Flying type. Oh, yes, there is Crobat. The Zubat line.
Oh, clearly we have to go with like the Japanese name for Crobat, which is like Crobato.
Crobato.
I think it's like K-R-O Bato. Crobato. We're using our secondary typings for this, Cinnamon.
Yeah, we're gonna use a second.
Crobato.
Hold on. Before you continue it, I need to switch back to your stream potency spelling. There we go. Alright, K-R-O.
I think there's technically like a line over one of the O's, but...
Is that B-A-T-T-O or B-O-T-T-O?
Oh, you wanted to use those. Okay, fine, Cinnamon, fine.
I was looking for primary types. Then? Or do you like Deerling more?
Yeah, Deerling's probably fine, I guess.
Not as cool. Yes, we'll name it Deerling.
I have a female Talo, which is why I'm like, Sawsbuck just sounds wrong.
My rival has Onyx.
Oh yeah, so it does.
So
Mine, I lost my first battle because mine just went for quick attack, quick attack, quick attack. So
I won my first one because Onyx is Onyx. Though I did win with Leech Seed Tackle. Alright, let's go through the beginning so that way we can start off getting a Pokemon at the start of next stream.
yeah, I'm just leveling up once or twice before I get up there because I'm going to need it. There's Kakunas on this route, and there's Milotics and Poliwhirls. Interesting.
You better not evolve a freaking Poliwhirl or Politoed, I swear to God.
I mean, I prefer Poliwrath over Politoed, personally.
Good.
I'm just gonna make certain I'm a level 7 before I freaking go to catch my Pokemon, because I'm just like... I'm definitely working with a handicap here. I don't like Politoed as much as you, Cinnamon, but I don't hate it as much as... I don't hate it like he does. Yeah,
it deserves to die in a fire. It deserves to be...
No, it does not... It is not part of the why not category.
I never said lava pit, I just said into a dumpster fire.
Well, that's almost just as bad, man.
No, because one of them melts them, the other one makes them crispy.
Alright, well, well, my Deerling's already a level 8, by the way, because, you know, it levels up stupidly. Oh, did you get your first encounter? I didn't think we were getting encounters.
No, it's fine.
Well, if you got an encounter, I gotta get an encounter then.
No, I did. I ran because we didn't. I completely forgot. I was going to go and take one more level.
Well,
so we'll say that it's... No,
okay, fine. We'll blank it because the run really barely is started. We'll allow it.
Yeah,
we'll allow it. Alright.
So, well, potential to get Groudon, though.
You do have the potential to get a Groudon. Alright, well, as per always, everyone, please feel free to check out the Discord. We'll see you all later, though. I hope you all have a great night. On Sunday, I'm streaming Emerald Kaizo Nuzlocke. On...
Man for exclamation mark Discord isn't working, just so that you're aware.
Why is it not working? I don't know. Nightbot being stupid.
Do you use Streamlabs or Nightbot for that command?
I use one of the two.
Hold on. If I do exclamation mark reset.
Point
Yeah,
it.
so Nightbot's
No.
working.
So I use Streamlabs for it. So Streamlabs broke. Fine. Either way, ooh, I wanted to here since she just started her stream, I'll raid Izzy with this. So
Wait, who started a stream? I can go raid them as well.
oh, Izzy Fizz. Streamlabs
hold
died.
on.
How do you do the raid command? I don't actually know.
It's exclamation mark or slash raid, I believe.
Slash raid.
Yeah, raid and then the channel name. If you can just message me the channel name. I can
1 second. I will in just a second. Here's the channel name for you.
Where are you messaging me on?
I'm sending it in Discord. That's the name for you.
Alright, so we will both just raid them at the same time.
Yep.
Highly
All right.
coordinated. Everything is fine.
Well, I hope everyone has a great night. See you all either Sunday, Tuesday, or again on Thursday for the next round of this. So, have a good night,
Absolutely.
everyone.
Have a nice night, everyone.
Series streams live at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursdays at www.twitch.tv/Atrum21. See you all there.